to Tana. Tana swings and drives it to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder Hill, and that one is gone! Watch it fly, Jose Tana on the top of the 10th. A nice little pass there to his man, and that's no good. By Daniels, now bringing it back up is McCollum. Will stop. 3 again. And again, he drains it. 11-2 Wizards. 3 threes in a row. Hands it off. Rodriguez up the middle. Touchdown, Commanders. Rodriguez with the touchdown run. Chris Rodriguez Jr. straight up the middle. Touchdown.
District Nation broadcasts are brought to you by Watch It Fly Media. Now, here's District Nation.
And welcome in everybody to District Nation. Thank you so much for tuning in here for some preseason football right here. The Washington Commanders will host in the Miami Dolphins for their first game of the season. This is a preseason matchup. 3 preseason matchups, and we'll bring you to the regular season where the Washington Commanders will go after a good seasonal work starting here with preseason. It's been training camp, free agency, draft, everything has happened, and now we are here to the first football game for the Commanders of this preseason. They're going to have 3 games, and they get going with a tough schedule. They're going to have to face the Eagles and the Cowboys right out of the bat, but I mean, that's tough, but for now, you get preseason, you get to warm up, you get to see some of the rookies try to make the team. We're going to see some of our draft picks go out there, try to dominate the field a little bit, see how they do at the NFL environment out of college, see how some vets play, trying to earn themselves a spot, anyone trying to earn their way onto the roster. We have a lot of things to talk about here before kickoff goes up, but just a lot of fun going to happen today. We're going to talk this game out. You can talk about your favorite players. You can drop anything in the chat there. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help out the channel just a little bit. We're going to get started here with a little recap of the past season, talk a little bit about that, a little bit about preseason here. Let's get started. Remember, preseason games do not matter. That's the one thing. Preseason games do not matter at all. The scores do not matter. It's not going to matter. It's not like you're going to see, oh, you went 0-3 in preseason. You're not going to do well this year. Or, oh, you went 3-0. You're going to win the Super Bowl. That is not what you're going to see during preseason. Rookies and backups are the ones getting the playing time. Probably, we're not even going to see Jayden Daniels here. We're not going to see Jayden Daniels. We're probably not going to see Marcus Mariota. We're probably not going to see those guys. I'm thinking more along the lines of Ethan Kaliakmanis. We're going to see him. And another guy we may see, Sam Hartman. Sam Hartman still doesn't have an NFL snap, but you're still looking for that third-string QB. I think it is going to end up being Calamari, as we're calling him. Kaliakmanis is called Calamari here on the channel. We'll talk about that in a little bit, though. I think he could be the quarterback you see. Last year during preseason, Sam Hartman and Josh Johnson got some good looks. It was not like they were looking for a quarterback at that time. It was not like this team was looking for a quarterback. They had Jayden Daniels. We didn't know how that sophomore slump would go for Jayden Daniels. It's not like they were looking for a quarterback at that point. The C's in the house for a few minutes. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. C already tuning in for this Commanders game. Thank you so much for tuning in, Mr. and Mrs. C, just for a few minutes. Just looking here. The Commanders coming off a tough season, 5-12 in the 2025 campaign for the Washington Commanders. Obviously did not make the playoffs. They were 3rd in the NFC East. I mean, ahead of the Giants. Ahead of the Giants. That's all I got to say. Coming off a wild card year to going 5-12 where you're missing your quarterback for a good amount of that. And Jayden Daniels at his peak was good last year. So I'm really excited to see Jayden Daniels this year. Probably not going to see him within the next 3 weeks, but we're going to get to see Ethan Kaliakmanis, who hopefully we don't see it all during the regular season. Maybe he gets a little time if this team is in a good situation come week 18 and they think it doesn't matter. They're going to give him and Mariota some time. But for now, I really hope early on we see Jayden Daniels from week 1 to maybe even week 16. How many? I think Mariota will end up starting 1 or 2 games. But overall, he's going to get playing time in situations where they want Jayden Daniels on the jet sweep or want to run some play action where Jayden Daniels wants to get into motion. So really excited to see what they do there. And something being here as well, I think so far in the poll, you guys also said it already because the poll set up. Looks like Sonny Styles is still in the lead for who's going to be the most help to the Commanders this year. That's good. I mean, you could put your opinion in there. So after that 5-12 season with Jayden Daniels missing for a little while of it, you were kind of bouncing between 3 quarterbacks because Jayden Daniels, Marcus Mariota, they both got their share of starts. And then Mariota goes down towards the end of the season. You got to turn to Josh Johnson, age 39. You turn to Josh Johnson. He got that start against the Eagles at the end of the year, and the Commanders ended up winning that game against the backups of the Eagles. I mean, it was a lot of third strings for the Eagles, but the Commanders still wanted to try to get a win there, and they did, in fact, win the game. So they did end up winning the game. That was good. And my kind of high point of 2026, or something to look back on, is what we got from Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt did very well for the situation he was thrown into. I really like that he ran for over 800 yards. He did well, top 30 in running back yards. Maybe that's not the best for a starting running back, but you have to remember this was a guy who was a 7th overall pick, Mr. Irrelevant for the Washington Commanders, and he comes in and he plays extremely well with the situation he was given, where Marcus Mariota would give him the ball, Josh Johnson would give him the ball a little bit. He did very well with that when they lost Eckler early on. It was great that you got that out of Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and great to get some production from Chris Rodriguez Jr., who is no longer wearing a Washington Commanders jersey come this season. It's really interesting. You see guys leave the team, guys are joining the team, so a lot of in and out on the door. Big one being Sonny Styles in from the draft. And some other guys we'll talk about in the draft in just a minute. Deebo Samuel was your best receiver last year. He moved on to the 49ers. And your best defender by tackles was Bobby Wagner, kind of dominant on the D-line. But this was not a defense that was dominant, per se. They were not a great defense in general. But good job from them. So Bobby Wagner is no longer employed by any NFL team. Nevertheless, the Commanders aren't employing him either. So I mean, a good defender in probably his last year of football. He was good for the Commanders, a good signing then, but that was not really what they needed to make the run they wanted to. So as we get going here, I want to talk here about some players to watch. This is going to be called DN's Forecast. Let's look at the weather for today's game. I got 3 players I want to watch in tonight's preseason matchup. I have 3 guys I want to see, and I'm going to talk about each one of them. Let's talk about Antonio Williams to get us started. 3rd-round pick, wide receiver out of Clemson, played some ACC football. He went for 604 receiving yards last year. On the ESPN depth chart, he is projected as kind of a backup wide receiver type of location, and it is a very packed wide receiver room because big signing in the offseason, Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is going to be your wide receiver too. You already have Terry McLaurin. Luke McCaffrey is looking healthy, looking ready to go, so you already have some good options receiving-wise. You have good receivers there, and I'm really excited. I hope that Luke McCaffrey can produce at a high level this year, so you have a good receiver room here, but Antonio Williams is going to try to earn himself some playing time here. This is preseason. This is where you prove something right here. Antonio Williams has something to prove. He wants to earn his spot on the team here out of Clemson. He wants to show that he can be a good receiver here, figured out just a little bit, which would be amazing. It'd be really awesome to see him come in and earn some playing time because then you have more options receiving-wise, and Antonio Williams would be a good one. Let's go to my second one right here. I got Kaytron Allen. He's a running back from Penn State. Now their lead rusher, most yards Penn State rusher is Kaytron Allen. He passed Saquon Barkley's record. He was a 6th-round pick who rushed for 1,300 yards last year, 1,303 yards in his final year. He was a 4-year guy at Penn State. And I think he could find his job as a running back who gets playing time this season. I think it is very possible that he gets playing time this season. There's a very realistic shot because you have a couple good running backs. That's the thing. You have Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt and Rachaad White, who are probably arguing for that RB1 spot, the running back 1. You don't know who it is just yet. But for now, throw Kaytron Allen into the conversation to get some PT. He could still play a little bit. It'd be really fun to see Kaytron Allen at least gets a play a little bit, and I think he's a good guy for goal line opportunities later in the season. If the Commanders are in a good spot, or maybe that's kind of in between, if you're fighting for that spot, you're not in yet, don't put him into situations where he starts week 18. You're still going to want a guy like Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, or maybe someone you get later this season. Maybe something happens there, but Kaytron Allen, if you're in a good situation or you're in a really bad situation, let him play week 18. Let him play week 17. Nothing going to happen that's bad there, so let him get those opportunities later in the season. Make sure he gets that chance later in the year if you're in a good situation or a bad situation where you can do that. That would be really, really great for him. As we're just a few minutes away here from kickoff. One more guy to watch. I've talked about him a couple of times already. Ethan Kaliakmanis. That's a long name, but Ethan Kaliakmanis, the 7th-round pick of the Washington Commanders back in the 2026 draft. 7th-round pick. He played 2 years with Minnesota before transferring to Rutgers, where he'd finish his college career for 2 years. Projected 3rd-string quarterback. And he's a guy who's going to have to earn his time here. He's going to have to throw some smooth passes here. For that third-string quarterback job, who's going to be on the practice squad, who's going to be the guy who may get playing time, I think it's down to Hartman or Cali McManus who want to get playing time, and Cali McManus is going to fight for it. Calamari's going to want some playing time. That is obvious. He's going to want to try to play some football this year. Everyone wants to play football. He's going to try to dress up. He might want to, and he's probably competing with Sam Hartman here. So two different guys who could maybe earn a spot on this team through preseason, and these are three guys right here. Up there are guys I think need to earn their time during preseason now. They need to earn their time. And one name we haven't talked about just enough yet. We haven't talked any much at all about Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles, the man from Ohio State, had a great last year at Ohio State where he racked up some good numbers. I mean, he had a sack last year. He had 83 total tackles. He had 37 assists, 46 solo. It was looking really good for him. I think it is really exciting to see what he can do. Sonny Styles is going to look very good. As we're ready to get going here in just a few minutes, not too many fans are screaming into the stadium right now. Not too many fans filling the seats. It is a preseason matchup, but the Commanders are running onto the field here wearing their red jerseys, so they're going to get going here. Ready to watch the Washington Commanders, and Stephon Diggs is not even in uniform for tonight's game. Stephon Diggs not going to get any playing time. Sonny Styles in uniform, though. Sonny Styles to make his preseason debut here, his first professional game. Jayden Daniels also not in uniform, so a lot of guys who aren't going to get as much playing time probably. Some of the starters aren't going to see too much, but there are some backups here who need to earn their time. There are certain guys here who need to earn that spot, that really need to earn a spot playing. So it's going to be really exciting to see them get on the field, get some football in, because it is August. It is now August 14th, and we are just figuring out football right now. We're getting ready here. Preseason week 1, we'll be back on the mic next week when the Commanders head to Detroit to take on the Lions. But it's a lot of fun. We're going to see the Commanders and the Dolphins right here. We'll talk more about the Dolphins here as we get going. We'll see who gets ball first. Talk about that as we go through this game, as we get going here with the first quarter. We have 4 quarters of football to watch some prospects, watch some players, take the field for the Washington Commanders. Some guys, this is my forecast right here. These are guys I think are going to get playing time. So I think there's a very realistic shot these 3 get a ton of playing time today. I think Cali McManus and Sam Hartman are probably going to split the quarterback duties. I think that'd be accurate here. Give them 2 quarters each and then just let them go to work from there. Kaytron Allen, they're going to let him run the ball. They're going to see how he does because he's been compared to Saquon a little bit. So why not let him do his thing? Why not let him run a little bit? And then Antonio Williams, you're probably going to have Cali McManus slinging it to Williams. So kind of one of each piece right here. You got Williams, Allen, and Cali McManus as we get going over to the screen, everybody. Let's get ready to go here for some preseason football right here on District Nation. It's like that sound wasn't working there, or it is working. I just didn't have sound on, so that sound effect played. We are ready to get going here. We're going to get going here in a few minutes before this game. I do have the MLB scores next to me on this screen right here. I didn't remember to change it to NFL, to be honest. I will remember that next time we go on the mic for a preseason game to switch it to the NFL scores. But we will go through the NFL games that are going on today. We'll go through the MLB games as well. Go through the sports world in general. At halftime, we'll talk about the Commanders a little bit. And we'll look at the Nationals game a little bit because obviously there's some Nationals fan here because this is YouTube's home of DC Sports. So we'll check out that game as they play the New York Mets. Let's get going here. Sonny Styles is going to get some PT today. Really excited to see the linebacker, Sonny Styles, how he does here. First round pick by the Washington Commanders. Really exciting to see him make this debut right here. Let's go. Let's see it. Sonny Styles, who's apparently had a good training camp, doing well on the defensive side of the ball as the Washington Commanders are ready to get going here with the Miami Dolphins. We'll be getting going in just a moment as Sonny Styles. Really excited to watch him. We're number 52 here for the Commanders. We'll keep a good eye on him as this game gets going. Not too many seats are filled here for this preseason matchup. The tickets are actually pretty cheap compared to regular season games. It's not like these tickets are going to cost $1,000 to watch a preseason game. I mean, it is football. You're not going to get to see the starters, but it is football after all. No matter what, it is football, and that's what some people fail to see there is that it is still football. So we're going to get this screen up and loaded as this game gets going. Really exciting to hear. The biggest name that was added on, though, probably on the free agent side that we're going to have to talk about is Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs, the big man added to the roster right here. Stefon Diggs, given that opportunity, he's going to get some playing time here. Or not today, but in the regular season, he's going to be your wide receiver too. You're probably going to see a good amount of Stefon Diggs this year. So my recommendation is get used to Stefon Diggs. So Jayden Daniels now going to have a few targets to hit. He can in the regular season, he's going to have Stefon Diggs, Terry McLaurin. You're going to have Chig Okongwu, who we haven't talked about enough. He's in the poll right now. You can vote for him. He's a guy who could be very effective for the Washington Commanders this year. It'd be really nice to see him as we're ready to go here in just a moment between the Commanders and the Dolphins getting going here in just a moment, just a few minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And if you want football coverage all season long, there will be more talk of this, but you should check out Pure Adrenaline Football. That is for NFL football coverage all season long. You can find it at Pure Adrenaline Football. This is featuring all your favorite creators and teams. You already have some creators who have joined the channel already. You already see a couple names there. You got Thomas Fitzpatrick's a part of it, Pure Adrenaline Sports. It is not a Pure Adrenaline Sports channel. It is a group channel. He just used his Pure Adrenaline part of his name, but it is a joint channel there. We have a lot of teams being covered, so your favorite team is probably going to be covered in the next few weeks or months when we get more people joining. A whole lot more people are going to join the channel. We're going to be covering more teams, but the biggest thing is you can find District Nation's Commanders coverage, as it says right there. You can find my coverage of the Washington Commanders, my previews. I'll have some post-game reactions up there telling you my thoughts on the game after I've seen it. I'll have some fantasy projections such that I saw, maybe some Commanders players I want to see, or maybe I don't want to see. So you can scan that QR code right now to get amazing football coverage all season long. You can find my coverage and more people's coverage of their respective football teams. We'll have roundtable conversations as well. Exclusive content for only over there that you can only find on that channel. A lot of Commanders fans here. A lot of Commanders fans, though, buzzing in. Not too many Miami jerseys. Haven't seen that much. A lot of Jayden Daniels on backs. A lot of Terry McLaurins. Maybe not too many. Probably not too many Stefon Diggs jerseys just yet. You're probably not going to see Stefon Diggs jerseys here going for maybe a couple weeks. I think when the regular season begins, you'll probably see a lot more Stefon Diggs jerseys going and see a lot more people supporting him once he becomes bigger here. I just want to show this off more. This background. I really like this background, everybody. It's really underrated. I like the Nationals one as well, but this one has just more of a Commanders feel to it, and the shirt completely matches it. I love this logo back here. I love this logo. I absolutely love it. I don't know what it is about it. That logo is just awesome. I really like it. I like the signs behind here, the Take Command. I would want more Raise Hail stuff. I will add that in a little bit, but this sign, just appealing. So here we go, everybody, going to get going here. We'll see David Blau, how he calls some plays here. How is David Blau going to change up the offense? New OC of the Washington Commanders. How does he play this game? Going to be really exciting to see his strategy, see how he runs an offense. Maybe he wants Jayden Daniels more under center. Maybe he wants him more shotgun. We'll talk about that more throughout our previews and such. We'll get that going here, but be sure to stick around for this entire game. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Help out the channel just a little bit here. We are currently at 839 subscribers, so see if we can gain one, hit up to 840. It's just like Jake Moody's going to kick this one away, get us underway, so the Dolphins will have the ball first here as he kicks this one away. Going to get started here right around 7:10, so we're going to get going here. As the opening kickoff is about to go up, referee holding the ball. He'll hand it over to Moody. So we're going to get going right here. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's play some football right here on District Nation. So let's get going. Remember, no spoilers in the chat. Let me make the call. That's really the only rule here. Talk the football game. You can talk about baseball if you want as well, but I'll be focused on the football game here. Here we go. Jake Moody going to kick this one away in just a moment, and the Commanders season, at least preseason, will be underway. So Moody getting ready. Referee still holding him. So here we go. About to get underway. Moody sizes up. He is ready to kick this one away. He steps back. Moody got some kicking opportunities last year, got some play there. He will step up and kick this one into the air. This one will be kind of a line drive kick. Caught around the 5-yard line. Then it goes off his hands. He dives on it around the 15-yard line running, and he can only take it to about the 17. So interesting play right there. Can't take it far at all. Kickoff was not a good reception there, but there's a flag on the play. We'll get the flag call right here. We'll see what the flag is on. kind of took it out of bounds, kind of took it to the left. We'll get the flag call here in just a moment. Man, kind of missed the ball. He just completely missed it that time. So we're going to get the call right here. So it is going to be on the defense right here. I believe it's on the defense right here. I mean, who else would be on right here? So we'll see where they start it right here. Only 3 seconds off the clock to start the game, as that one's going to be around the 20-yard line until the flag. So we'll get the call right here. See what the official ruling is going to be. Still looking for it right here. Looks like I'm ahead here. So I'm ahead of ESPN. That is always good. So it looks like it's going to be on the Miami 7. So it's going to be on the offense right here. So we'll get the quarterback right here for the Dolphins right here. That was Jalen Wright who just took that kick. A snap is going to be taken in the shotgun. Pressure coming. He fires it over. Receiver is there, but taken down quickly. So some forward motion there as Washington makes the catch for the Miami Dolphins. It'll be about 2nd and 8 now. So the ball started on the 7. We'll get who is starting here for the Commanders and the Dolphins. Look like it's going to be Malik Willis. So they're going to have Willis get some playing time right here. Malik Willis will get some chances here. Career, he has 1,322 yards on the year, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. The under center is going to fake the handoff, swing to the right. Pass is going to be complete over the first down line, tackled. So about to the 16-yard line and a first down. So the Dolphins move it up, and there's a first down now. After 2nd and 6, they do get the 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now. Josephs for the Commanders. Draft pick Joshua Josephs with that tackle. So 1st and 10 here. Clock winding down. Good for Malik Willis to get this preseason action. Willis ready to go. He will go under center once again. Fullback out behind him and then back. He takes the snap. Hands it off up the middle for about 1 yard. Getting more, about 3 yards, and then he falls down. So about 3 yards on the run for the Dolphins. So it'll be 2nd and 7 now. Just up the middle that time. So far, Washington with the receptions, and then that's their first official run there for some positive yardage. So it'll be 2nd and 7 right here. That was Aiken on the run. Davion Aiken. We projected that Aiken would get the start here, so it looks like Aiken's going to get some playing time. Willis under center once again. Takes a snap. Hands it off. Up the middle once again. Aiken has more. First down and more. All the way up to the 35. All the way up to the 38. Nice run by Davion Aiken, just running up the middle. Beat the defense that time. So Aiken splits the defense, just runs straight up the middle and bring it all the way up to the 38. So 1st and 10. Good run for Davion Aiken. So 1st and 10 now. This clock now at 13 minutes. So looks like they're heavy with the runs here with Aiken, at least so far, to start the game. They're going to run heavy with Davion Aiken. Willis looking. Motion from the tight end. He's under center. Snap, under center, takes a snap. Fakes, drops back to pass, looking downfield. Wide open man at the 40, and he goes out of bounds. Douglas was wide open right there for the Dolphins. All the way up to the Commanders around the 20. Nice pass there. So they're going to get even more yardage. Douglas was wide open, or excuse me, that's around the 40. So they get up to the Commanders 38 before he goes out of bounds. Douglas thought about running it a little more, but caught it towards the out-of-bounds area, so he just stepped out. So, were they calling it incomplete? Wow. They're going to call that out of bounds. So, they are going to call this one out of bounds, so we'll stay at the Miami 38. So, it'll be 2nd and 10 here. Willis will be under center once again. Man on the receiver out on the left, or excuse me, out on the right. Aiken is once again behind him. 12:22, clock stops here. So trying to get a play call right here. So Malik Willis is going to be the starting quarterback for the Dolphins right here. We'll see who it is for the Commanders. They didn't announce it at any point. I'm assuming they're going to start Sam Hartman, who's more experienced in preseason play than a guy like someone like Ethan Kalik-Manis, who hasn't played at all. Aiken going to hand it off to Aiken up the middle for about 5 yards, and he is taken down. So Aiken tried to go up the middle and it is immediately slammed down, but it is now 3rd and 5. Sonny Styles got in a little on that action. He got on the man, so he helped out with the tackle there. Quan Martin for the tackle, but Sonny Styles helping out there. Sonny Styles out here. Probably going to see him for about 3 quarters right here. Going to probably see him for a little while. 3rd and 5 right here, so a chance. Put the Dolphins away right here. So now it looks like Willis is going to be in shotgun now. So he's their starting quarterback as well. Malik Willis is listed as their QB1. Quinn Ewers their backup. Willis dropping back to pass. Looking downfield. Catch not made. Did he catch it? He didn't. Yes, so they say that intended receiver that time is going to be Malik Washington, but he doesn't make the catch, but there is going to be a flag right here. So this is probably going to be PI. So probably going to call this one PI right here. Wow. Good defense, but he did end up making it pass interference. So it'll be a first down here. I think they're going to call this one PI. So move him up to almost the 45. Dan's here. What's up, Dan? Thank you so much for tuning in. It is pass interference, moving it up to Washington 29. Dan is in the house. What's up, Dan? Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Got to move this one up so everyone can see this. Thank you so much for tuning in, Dan. So it'll be 1st and 10 here. Now on the Washington 29 right here. Willis takes the snap, drops back, looking pass, complete, and for about 4 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 6. That one out to Malik Washington once again. It'll be 2nd and 6 now. Thanks for tuning in, Dan. Go Commanders, says Dan. Yes. Thanks for tuning in, Dan, and you're rooting for the same team as me. Go Commanders. Always fun to see a Commanders fan in here. So it'll be 2nd and 7 right here. Now with the Washington 26. Willis. Shotgun once again. Looking. Takes the snap. Drops back to pass. Looking. Pressure on him. Runs up the middle. Past the line of scrimmage. And he's going to slide for a first down. Right into Sonny Styles. So a run that time. Malik Willis showing off his versatility right there. Just takes it right up the middle for about 9 yards. Nice run that time by the quarterback, Malik Willis. They're going to call this 3rd and 1. Wow, let's go. Subscriber gained up to 840 subscribers. They're going to call this 3rd and 1, so he didn't get it. Sonny Styles getting in his way was the right play then. 3rd and 1 right here, but they are in field goal territory. So the question is, do they get 6 here, do they get 3, or do the Commanders somehow hold them? 3rd and 1 under center. Willis going to hand it up the middle. Aiken up the middle, and he got it over the 20-yard line up to about the 16. Still moving. They're going to say he kept going all the way to the 14. Wow. Pushed all the way about to the 15 maybe. It looks like referee's going to have to hold back some Dolphins players. So after that 3rd and 1 on their own 20, we'll see how much they do give to the Dolphins here. Clock down to 9:48 now. So they're going to say they get it all the way to the 13. So 13 yards to go. They can get a first down here without scoring a touchdown here on 1st and 10 on the 13. Under center. Takes it. Handoff up the middle. Aiken splints to the right, and he's got about 7 yards before falling. See, that time, Sonny Styles didn't get as much as the action. Styles is rushing towards the quarterback that time, but we'll do 2nd and 3 now. Is Aiken showing off some versatility here. Aiken showing off the yards right here. Nice to see Sonny Styles getting some action right here, though. It's really nice for Styles to get playing time here. So do 2nd down here. It's clocked down to about 9 minutes now. 2nd and 4. Once again, under center is Willis. Looks like he's going to hand it off to Aiken right here. Drops back, and he's going to fake bootleg to the left. Aiken looking, firing, and he's going to fake it, and it'll take it for the first down all the way to the 3-yard line, but there's a flag right here. They might call this face mask, kind of ripped him down, but if this is on the Commanders, this is probably going to be a 1st and 10 right around, or 1st and goal right around the 2-yard line. On the bootleg, Willis swings around to the left, finds out he doesn't really have a receiver. So it's going to be on the defense right here. So it's going to be a first down here. Horse collar is the penalty right here. Yeah, he did get him by the horse collar. But Malik Willis stayed up and then ran more. So they tried to grab him that time, but Willis just had a little more in him. So they're going to have it spotted around the 3-yard line right here on 1st and goal. Fullback out there with Aiken, and Willis is under center. Willis takes a snap. Aiken up the middle. Did he get it? Did he get it? Right around the 1-yard line. Another flag on the play, they're saying. Did he get it? They're going to ask if Aiken got it. Did he get it? Looks like he did, and sent back. So Aiken pushed all the way to about the 1-yard line. What's up, I am? You're asking who Aiken is. This is their backup running back. This is Davion Aiken. Davion Aiken is the man we're talking about right here. Davion Aiken. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, you can tell me. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, you can tell me. So now they'll have to run the 1-yard line. Aiken up the middle. To the left, he got it in. Punching it in is Davion. And that'll be a touchdown, Dolphins. So Dolphins grab the touchdown. It's 6-0 now. Davon Aiken. Do you want me to keep you updated on the Nats? I mean, that'd be helpful. I'm going to be checking periodically, but that'd be helpful. Thanks, Dan. So it's 6-0 now. Aiken takes it up the middle. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, you can tell me because, I mean, it is helpful if I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's now a 6-0 game. Dolphins punch it in. Aiken on the run. So he punches it. It's now a 6-0 game. A-Chain, thank you. I'll get that in the future. So we're going to go for the extra point right here. Snap. Kick is up, and it is good into the upright. So it's a 7-0 game. Dolphins take an early 7-0 lead. They score on their first drive of the game. A-Chain, thank you. I thought I was pronouncing it wrong. 7:54 to go here in the first. Officially, Dolphins 7, Commanders nothing here in the first quarter after the first drive. First touchdown for the Dolphins. I'm sorry, everybody, I was pronouncing that wrong. But if I do pronounce any names wrong in the future, throw it in the chat. Please throw it in the chat. So A-Chain there with the touchdown. And it is spelled A-C-H-A-N-E, so you can understand where I was coming from. So here we go. Now the question is going to be, who is going to be the starting quarterback for the Commanders? House and Lyle single to the top first. Runner stranded. So here we go. So I wonder if Sam Hartman or Ethan Kaliakmanis are going to get more playing time. I wonder who's going to get more playing time here today. Probably 2 quarters each, you'd probably assume. But biggest thing to watch as well, who are they going to have take the field for them offensively? Because they're not having Stephon Diggs right here. I didn't see Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt unsuited up, though, so there's a chance that Bill gets some playing time here. There's a chance we see Bill a little bit. There's a chance we see other people. There's a chance we see a few starters. I mean, we just saw Sonny Styles, who's probably going to start for the team. Sonny Styles, chances are, is going to start here. We're getting ready to go here, everybody. I mean, there are some options. I mean, you may see a little action from Jerry McNichols, but I would much rather see a guy, someone else. I'd rather see Kaytron Allen. Give Kaytron Allen the touches to get started. I mean, these games don't matter. You can give guys touches. It's not like the score is that much. The score doesn't matter at all. 7:54 here to go in the first, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Help out the channel just a little bit. Kaytron Allen's a guy I want to see. I want to see Antonio Williams as well. Get touches. I think Antonio Williams should be a valued part of this offense. I think Antonio Williams should be a guy that people are going to watch for a little while as we are getting ready to go right here. And Chig Okongwu is probably going to be your starting tight end right here. Chig Okongwu is probably going to get some playing time, but I think for this preseason game, it's not going to happen as much. Alvarez, 1-2-3 inning. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. So here we go. This one's going to be kicked off by the Miami Dolphins right here. They're going to kick this one away. We'll see who's receiving it for the Commanders right here. So they got 2 guys out there, both of them rookies. Luke McCaffrey is not, in fact, out there right now. One of them is Jacoby Brooks right there. Jacoby Brooks is out there. That's one of them. As this kick is going to be up. This one is going to be caught right around the 2-yard line. He will take it to the 10, up to the 20, 25, 30, and taking her down right around the 29-yard line. That is going to be Jacoby Brooks on the run. So it looks like we'll see who it is going to be. Are you going to be streaming the Nats tomorrow and Sunday? I am not. I'm going to be at Pittsburgh to watch the Pirates. So I'm going to be in Pittsburgh, so I cannot watch those games. So here we go, everybody. We're going to get going right here. Marcus Mariota. Wow, Mariota is the man they turn to. Let's go. We're up to 842 subscribers. Marcus Mariota getting this preseason week 1 start. Mariota under center right here. Back behind him. Mariota takes the snap. Hands off. Bootleg. Fake. He's got a man. Downfield. Catch is not made. Almost made a catch that time. Intended receiver was Treylon Burks getting some playing time out there. Mariota can't hit up Burks. Bootleg that time for Mariota, dropping back to try to make a nice pass. Almost got it out to Treylon Burks, who tried to make a diving catch toward the end but couldn't, so it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Mariota had a lot of games last year, so now he's going to get some experience now. Once again, Katron Allen lined up behind him. Mariota under center. Mariota. Looks like he's going to call an audible right here. Stepping up, once again under center. Katron Allen right behind him. This time he is going to hand it off. Allen up the middle. There's a flag on the play, and he grabs about 3 yards on the play. So it'll be about 3rd and 7, but there's a flag on the play. So we'll see what the flag is on right here. Oh, wow, it's on the offense. It's on the offense right here. So he pointed towards the offense. This one could be on the offense right here. I'm assuming it's some sort of personal foul right here then. So he's going to be full start. Wow. So there's going to be 3rd down right here, but a full start. So 3rd and long right here. Not good to have. Not good for the Commanders right here. Marcus Mariota going to be your starting quarterback here. I thought it'd be Callie McManus or Sam Hartman, but instead we're getting a different look here. This would be 3rd and 8. Mariota is going to be out of the shotgun right here with Katron Allen to the right of him. Mariota takes the snap, looking back to pass, drops back, fires, and it is caught, and all the way up to about the 45. Intended receiver and got was De'Ami Brown right there. Hits up De'Ami Brown for the completion. Good pass by Mariota, dropping back and hitting De'Ami Brown right there. So we have 1st and 10 right here. Good job by Mariota, dropped back into the pocket, had room, and hit up De'Ami Brown for a nice pass. So De'Ami Brown catches this one right around the 50-yard line, can take it up to about the 46. So De'Ami Brown back out there lined up. This is a guy who got some playing time last year and was on the team in 2024. Mariota handed off. Allen looking for room. Gonna get hit right around the line of scrimmage. So Katron Allen was looking for some room right there, but is hit right around the line of scrimmage. They're going to get this back right around 2nd and 10. Katron Allen can't take that one anywhere, but Marcus Mariota is down. Marcus Mariota is down. Helmet is off. He is on the ground now. This is not good to see in preseason week 1. You never want to see this. Marcus Mariota, you're probably the backup quarterback for the Commanders here, is down. So check on Marcus Mariota right here. Make sure he's okay. And tell Ethan Callie McManus to throw a football because this is bad. Marcus Mariota's down. He's on the ground. Trainers out there, coaches and such. You got to make sure he's okay right here. Thanks for subscribing, Heather Kenneth Harrison. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to Heather Kenneth Harrison. Tongue twister right there, but thank you for subscribing. We're up to 842 subscribers now. 7-0 game. Marcus Mariota down. Now you're probably going to see Ethan Callie McManus now. Katron Allen can't really go anywhere with that one. Just gets a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Surprised he even got a yard on that one. I thought he wasn't going to get anything right there. I didn't think he'd get anything. So to be 2nd and 9 right here. This is a guy I told you we should watch. I said watch Katron Allen. So someone we haven't seen just yet. Haven't seen too much of Antonio Williams. Haven't seen him at all. Of course, you haven't seen Ethan because Mariota getting the start here in preseason. So if he's getting the start here in preseason, they got to assume that Jayden Daniels is going to be healthy all 18 weeks. They're going to want him to play if they're going to let Marcus Mariota here play in preseason. So they're probably expecting Marcus Mariota to play now. Hopefully he's okay, but he's your backup quarterback. That means if Mariota goes down for a few weeks, that means Callie McManus is going to play NFL football this year because Jayden Daniels will go into a play where he runs a jet sweep where he's the back, and they will have Callie McManus or someone else take the snap. So someone else could possibly take the snap right here. Someone else could possibly take it. So you got to be curious of who is going to be the backup quarterback here. Hopefully Hopefully Mariota's okay. But you never want to see that, especially first quarter. That is just never good. Especially first quarter of a preseason game. That is not good to see. Thank you. That's my wife and me, Kenneth. Thank you so much for tuning in. Kenneth Harrison, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning into the preseason game today. Thank you so much. So now Mariota walking off the field here, helmet off. So let's see who they turn to right here. Mariota is going to be taken out of this game. Don't take any risks. Don't take any risks right here. It's going to be Sam Hartman to step out now. Sam Hartman. Mr. C giving us an update. Miles Michaelis is available. He has been released. Wow, we'll talk about that in a second here. Hartman going to be under center right here. Ready, takes the snap. Bootleg, swings around to the right. Hartman looking for a man. He's going to scramble. Gets it over the line of scrimmage for about 1 yard until he is tackled. So to be 3rd and 8. Hartman went bootleg that time, swung around to the right, and then just made him up for about 1 yard. Sam Hartman, college career, 15,000 yards, 134 touchdowns, 49 interceptions. Wake Forest and Notre Dame. Played at Notre Dame towards the end, though. Sam Hartman has not played an NFL regular season game, but meatball, wow. Miles Michaelis, officially available. I know so many people are going to want him. Now up to the Miami 45 on 3rd and 8. Sam Hartman going to be out of the shotgun right here. Steps back to pass. Looking. Fires to a man to the left. He's got it right over the line of scrimmage for about 1 yard. So that pass was behind the line of scrimmage. He caught it over the line of scrimmage. So that time was going to be on the catch. That time. Was that Antonio Williams? Let's go. They finally hit Antonio Williams, though. Was that Antonio Williams? Or that was running back right there. That was Kaytron Allen. So they hit up Kaytron Allen right there. A pass beyond the line of scrimmage. Took it up for 4th and 7. So the Commanders will punt this one away on 4th and 7. He's tanned, rested, and ready to be the backup QB, says Mr. C. Yeah, this one going to be punted away all the way up to about the... Now this is going to bounce, and this one will be taken by the Commanders at the 5-yard line. So the Commanders touch it at the 5-yard line. Dolphins receiver that time couldn't really see it very well, and then the Commanders are able to touch it at the 5-yard line. So the Dolphins will not start with good field position here at the 5-yard line with 4:48 to go here in the first, right here on District Nation as is a 7-0 lead for the Dolphins with 4:48 to go. Dan rested and ready to be the backup QB. Yes, Sam Hartman. Maybe you see Ethan Kalikmanis, but hopefully Mariota's okay. I'm really hoping Marcus Mariota's okay. He's really good. Mariota's a really good backup quarterback. Sure, he's not a great starting quarterback. We can all agree on that. He's not the best option as a starter, but he's a good backup quarterback. He's a good option to have, to be there. It is good to have Marcus Mariota ready to go, just to turn to when you need to. It is really good to have. That is something that is really nice to have, just to be able to turn to him, to know that he's there, to know that he is standing there when you need him. When you need him, you can turn to Marcus Mariota. Should we go here? We got a few minutes left in the first quarter. Be really nice if the Commanders can just be efficient here. Get a 3-and-out would be great right here. I know it's preseason, but I am rooting for the win because the Commanders haven't won a preseason game in 2 years. They haven't won one since 2024. Kind of foreshadowing maybe how the season's going to go for them. Over their last 6 preseason games before this, they're 1-5. So they didn't win any last year. Jayden Daniels didn't see nearly as much action last year. Sometimes your rookie quarterback will get a little more time, even if he's going to be the starter, which was the case for the Commanders in 2024, where Jayden Daniels was going to be the starter that year over Marcus Mariota. He ends up getting the starter role, but he plays in preseason. He plays a couple quarters every so often. He played 2 or 3 quarters towards the end of preseason, and now, second year, he barely played at all. I don't even think he played much at all, so good for him to get those reps, but he doesn't need them. Jayden Daniels does not need them, especially preseason week 1 where that just happened, where Mariota went down. They're not going to take any risks. They're going to go to Sam Hartman. They're not going to take risks and turn to Mariota and say, okay, you're injured, but give us just a few more minutes. They're not going to risk it. They're okay taking a few 3-and-outs so we don't have 3-and-outs come week 18. So your guys are healthy and ready to go when the regular season comes around, when you're fighting for a wild card spot. As we are back here getting ready to go, looks like some of the fans are really filling up the seats now. Plenty more fans here at Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Getting a few more fans here. That's always awesome to see. So a few starters here who aren't even in jersey. Stephon Diggs being one of them. JD5 not in jersey. So looks like we got a new quarterback out there. We'll get his name in a minute right here. New quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. He's going to be out of the shotgun right here. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking. A flag on the play, catch is not made. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. We're going to see what the flag is on right here. But on 2nd and 10, looks like a flag. Looks like it's on the offense, though. It's on the offense. Wow, so it's going to be a flag on the offense, so this is not good for them. So it's going to be on the offense, so it'll be 2nd and down here. Illegal formation for the Dolphins. It's going to be illegal formation on the Dolphins. Now what they wanted to see right there. Quinn Ewers out there, backup quarterback now after the first drive. Going to hand it off up the middle for about 5 yards, 10 yards. He's got it over the first down, and he has it to about the 18-yard line. That's Jalen Wright up the middle. Jalen Wright was the intended receiver just now as well, but Jalen Wright right up the middle for a ton of yardage all the way up to the 18 when they started on the 5, about 13 yards on the run. So to be 1st and 10 right here. I mean, they made up those yards quickly, immediately with a long run from Jalen Wright. So be 1st and 10 right here. Ewers going to be under center now. Fakes bootleg, back to pass, goes downfield. No, incomplete. So to be 2nd and 10 now. 2nd and 10 here. So Quinn Ewers kind of wild with his passes so far. 0 of 2. But it'll be 2nd and 10 now on the Miami 18. So we're getting going right here. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. That time, intended receiver was Tutu Atwell. So now Quinn Ewers will be alone in the shotgun right here. Clock winding down to 1. He takes the snap, looking in the shotgun alone. Fakes a pass, drops back. Still looking. And is he going to be throwing? Yes, he does. All the way up to the 40. Pass was completed around the first down line to Tolbert. He hits up Tolbert right there. He finds him over just a couple yards forward, and he ends up making the catch and takes it way upfield. Good job by Tolbert right there. The target there, not thrown far, just thrown about 3 yards, and he takes it a lot of yardage that time. It'll be 1st and 10. Jalen Tolbert takes this one very far. So a 1st and 10 gain now all the way up to Miami's own 45 right here. 3:30 to go. He's under center. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to the 5. Got the first down and more. So about 11 yards that time for Gordon the second. So Gordon the second runs it for about 12 yards. Bob's here. What's up, Bob? Thanks for tuning in. Gordon the second takes that one up for about 12 yards. Another first down. So to be around the DC 48 now, if I had to assume. Oh, wow, did he not get it? So they're going to call it 2nd and 1 right here. Wow. 2nd and 1. On the Washington 46 on the run from Gordon. Under center, Ewers takes the snap. Drops it off and looks like, is there a flag on the play? Oh, wow. So we're going to probably get false start right here. Immediately stop play that time. So it's going to be on the offense. Wow. So false start on the offense. So to be 2nd down now. Wow. False start on Miami. So 2nd down here. 2nd and 6 now. After it was 2nd and 1. So do 2nd and 6 now. Second and 6 here after that penalty on the Miami 49. Ewers in the shotgun now. Hands it off up the middle for about 2-3 yards. He gets it and then falls. So Gordon the second takes it again. It'll be about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 now. He takes it right up the middle once again. This Dolphins play looks about the same. I think I can assume it's going to be 1st and 10. They run it up the middle, 5 yards. Now Gordon the second coming off the field here. They're going to have a new back out there now. Commanders line it up against the Dolphins right here. Assuming to be about 3rd and 3 here. Gordon on a 3-yard run to make it 3rd and 3 on the Washington 48. 1:53 to go on the clock. Ewers in shotgun takes the snap, looking back to pass. Goes for his man. Nothing. That is incomplete. Goes out of bounds as well. That was towards the sideline. Pass thrown towards the sideline. Good defense that time by the Commanders to stay on his man, and that one does go out of bounds. So to be 4th and 3 here, and the Dolphins will have to punt this one away with 1:47 to go. Let's go. That's exactly what you needed right there. Got to stop. Let's go.
Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go.
Oh, wow. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and 3. I mean, they're around midfield here, so they're gonna keep it right here. Around the Washington 48, Ewer's going to be back out there on 4th and 3. Dropping back to pass. Looking. Going to try to run up the middle, and he can't. Stopped by the Commanders lineman. Good stop that time. The Commanders say, no, you won't. Stopped that time by Harper and sending him back. So now that will be a turnover, and the Commanders will have the ball back. The Washington Commanders on 4th down. The Dolphins tried to go for it, and they can't get in. The Commanders will get the ball back. Now we can say, let's go.
Oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go.
There you go. Get the stop. If they're going to go for it on 4th down, show off that defense. I mean, the defense, people have said, is looking a little more dangerous. I mean, the O-line hasn't changed too much. The O-line's probably not going to change too much. But this team, it was never the O-line that you really needed to change. I mean, Sonny Styles, a really good pickup. But I think it's really great that they have improvement, and that defense showed it right there. In a 4th and 3 situation, Quinn Ewers and the Dolphins decide to go for it, and the Commanders stop them. So good job that time. 1:42 to go here in the first quarter. Commanders going to probably send Sam Hartman back out there. I'm assuming now he's going to have basically majority of this game. They're going to give to Hartman. If they had Mariota out there, they were assuming that Mariota was going to be the one to get the PT. They were assuming that Mariota would play half and then Hartman would play half. Maybe they're expecting Calic Manis to get more playing time now. They weren't going to give Calic Manis as much. I guess this time they're going to give more time to someone like Hartman as well. Because they had Mariota starting. They wanted Mariota to go a little while. They wanted Marcus Mariota to play a little bit, but he's not going to play now. Jayden Daniels wasn't even in uniform. I'm going to be honest, I was surprised when we started Marcus Mariota. That was an interesting move here pre-week 1. Now you got to make sure he's okay. That is the biggest thing. Make sure the guy's okay. That is our backup quarterback, and that's very important to have as an NFL team, is having a good backup quarterback. Even in college football, having a backup quarterback is really, really important. And I'm really hoping that Marcus Mariota is okay and that he figures it out within the next few days. So when we go to Detroit next weekend, the Washington Commanders are available to go to a guy like Marcus Mariota. Because chances are you're not going to Jayden Daniels the next weekend. You don't want to go to Jayden Daniels next weekend. You don't want to waste it on him. I'm not saying wasted, but you don't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see Jayden Daniels play much at all this preseason. I want to see him play week 1 and then play up into the playoffs and play into the playoffs and potentially go for a Super Bowl run because this team looks very good. So they released some new renderings of what the new RFK Stadium is going to look like. That's pretty cool. The new stadium, RFK, that looks pretty cool. I mean, it's going to be a bigger stadium. Kind of looks like a Coliseum to me. Hartman's going to start under center here. He's ready to take the snap right here. He takes the snap, drops it off, up the middle. Katron Allen has about 4 yards, 5 yards, moves up and falls up to about 2nd and 3 right here. Good run by that time. Katron Allen showing off the powerful run right there. Gritty that time, runs up the middle, grabs him for about 7 yards, so we'll have about 2nd and 3 right here. Good run by Katron Allen, making it 2nd and 3 up to Miami's 46. A chance for the Commanders to really do some damage right here. So now Hartman on 2nd and 3 is going to be in the shotgun. He takes the snap, dropping back to pass, looking, and that is blocked by the Dolphins defense. They're going to call this an incomplete pass. A man came up and just completely rejected Sam Hartman. I did not know that I was watching basketball right there. That was rejected on a three-pointer type of play right there. So we'll do 3rd and 3 now. So Hartman showing off maybe why he isn't the starting quarterback here. So like the Nationals took the lead. Brady House with a single makes it 1-0. But Sam Hartman's now going to be in the shotgun on 3rd and 3. 2 backs to the left and 1 to the right. 1 on each side. Hartman looking to pass. Downfield has a man. Caught! And a flag! Catch is made. Up the middle. That was a great catch. That time for a first down and way more. Treylon Burks. Once again, Treylon Burks showing it off. Makes a pass catch up the middle. Had to lay out for that one, really. Lay out towards the right and make the catch for a ton of yardage right there. Looks like there's holding on the defense as well. So they're going to decline this, though. So it's going to be first down. So the Commanders do decline this penalty. Sam Hartman hit a good pass to Treylon Burks up the middle. He was on the left side, then cut towards the middle and made the catch. So now they're on Miami's 30-yard line. Hartman's going to be under center right here with Kaytron Allen behind him. Hartman under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Allen, up the middle. Allen gets about 1 yard over the line of scrimmage. Just kind of had to dive that time. So it'll be 2nd and 9 now. Takes that one up the middle, but can't find any room. So it'll be 2nd and 9 here. I love, though, that a guy like Kaytron Allen is getting the touches right here. I love that Kaytron is getting this opportunity, that he's getting the chance to run. Jayden Daniels must love seeing it right here, seeing that he's going to have a good back. Looks like they're getting him 2nd and 10. Didn't even get a yard. Luke McCaffrey out there now. So it looks like Luke McCaffrey's going to get some playing time right here. 3 receivers on the right. Hartman going to the left. He has Burks, and then it's hit out of his hands. Or, excuse me, that's not Burks. That's Kaytron Allen. He was trying to hit Allen on the right side, and it's knocked out of his hands. So it'll be 3rd and 10. Kaytron towards the right. So it'll be 3rd and 10 now here. With 8 seconds to go, clock stops as that one was incomplete. So 8 seconds to go here. 3rd and 10. This will possibly be the last play of the quarter right here to end the first quarter. So how much time does Sam Hartman really play here? How much do you see Sam Hartman now? Hartman is going to be in the shotgun right here. Allen to the left of him. 1 receiver on the right, 2 on the left. Now, looks like he'll swing a little bit towards the left. Hartman looking downfield. Pass is intercepted at the 4-yard line. The Dolphins with an interception, taking it to the 8-yard line. Sam Hartman had a good situation made right there, and at the end, he throws a pick to Dolphins defender Wilson. That'll end the first quarter with Sam Hartman throwing a pick to the 4-yard line, taken up to the 7. David Blau gives him a pat on the head, but Hartman throws a pick. Man, that is not how you want to see the first quarter end with Sam Hartman throwing a pick right there. Can't even tell who the intended receiver was right there. I don't think I could tell. Not a good pass by Hartman towards the end zone, just not a good pass. So that will end the quarter at 7-0. We are done with a first quarter of preseason football right here on District Nation. Interception by Dolphins defender Wilson. So we will head to the second quarter in a 7-0 game, and the Dolphins will have the ball. So the Miami Dolphins are going to have the ball here. They have a ton of stuff to do here, but an interception there. Marco Wilson, a cornerback, so intended for De'Ami Brown. That did not look like it was hitting up De'Ami Brown. That was about 10 yards away from De'Ami Brown. So everybody, for just a minute, we're going to take a break. But for now, watch this ad on why you should subscribe to Pure Gentleman Football. We'll be back in just a moment. Hey everybody, DN here, and thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast of some DC Sports. And as you can tell by the channel, the t-shirt, and the logo back here, I'm a Washington Commanders fan, but maybe you aren't. Maybe you're just a football fan or you're a fan of a different team. Then it is time for you to check out Pure Gentleman Football, whether you're a Commanders fan or just a football fan in general. We have NFL football coverage all season long to be found on Pure Gentleman Football. This brand new channel is featuring all your favorite creators and teams. This is our first season doing it. We all came together, created this brand new channel. So far, as the channel begins and me filming this, we have coverage of the 49ers, the Raiders, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Commanders. Just a couple names off the head. Fitzy's a part of the channel. Pure Gentleman Sports is a part of the channel. So there's a lot of creators coming together to create this brand new channel. We'll be covering a lot of teams. Check it out. We have previews, post-game reactions. We have some play-by-play over there, roundtable events. Everything you want about football can be found over there. We're going to have previews, matchup predictions. Everything you want can be found over there. I'm so excited to bring you my coverage of the Washington Commanders over on that channel as well, including special events and videos just for that channel, as well as the ones over here. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button for this stream, and then head over to Pure Adrenaline Football, where you can find football coverage all season long. And I hope you enjoy today's broadcast of DC Sports. Thank you, informal video me. DN with the informal video right there. Thank you for tuning into that ad, everybody. We're going to start the second quarter here. 7-0. Dolphins have the lead as we get going here at the second quarter. Thank you for tuning into that. And be sure to subscribe to Pure Gentleman Football, as that very, very informative ad just told you that totally wasn't me at all. As we get going here with the second quarter, handing it off up the middle for about 3 yards until he falls maybe 4 yards. Up the middle run that time. So, run for about 4 yards that time will take you to about 2nd and 6 here now. 14:45 to go in the quarters. We're just getting going here with the second quarter. 2nd and 6 on that run by Jalen right up the middle for 2nd and 6. Ricky Barber given credit for the tackle. So to be 2nd and 6 right here at the Miami 12-yard line. I mean, if you can stop it right here, 3 now here, even if it's preseason, a 3 now here would be great. Let's go. We're up to 843 subscribers. Thank you so much to that new subscriber. 2nd and 6. Under center is Ewers with a fullback also set up towards the right. Hands it off up the middle once again, and he falls. Tackle for loss. Hit up right around of 1 yard back from the line of scrimmage. Tuttle given credit for that tackle right there. Tackle for loss. And it'd be 3rd and 7. Let's go. So 3rd and 7 now. Clock down just a minute so far. Showing a lot of images of the new RFK Stadium that's being built soon that they want to see. The new RFK Stadium. That's going to be pretty cool to see a new stadium for the Commanders. I mean, I like Northwest. I think it's a nice stadium. As it be 3rd and 7 here, Ewers is going to be in shotgun with right next to him. Right dropping back, or Ewers dropping back, finds a man, and this one is going to be thrown. Picked! Pick off around the 25-yard line. Let's go! And the Commanders respond with a pick of their own. So the Washington Commanders get the ball back. They had 3rd down right then and there. An incompletion would have been nice, but they said no. We're going to get the ball back. So the Washington Commanders get the ball back right there with an interception of their own. And it'll be at the Washington's ball now. 1st and 10. A pick for the Commanders right there. Let's go. A pick for the Commanders. There you go. That is how you respond. That is how you respond to a pickoff. Quan Martin with a pick for preseason right here. Funny, I met Quan Martin before. I had met Quan Martin, and right there he has a pick. So Quan Martin gets it done right there with a pick. Let's go, Quan Martin. Good job by Quan Martin just getting over there, covering what he needed to right there. Quan Martin hitting up towards the corner. So we go, everybody, with 13:35 to go here in the second. A pick for Quan Martin. Let's go right there. I mean, that works. That works. I mean, now you don't really need to do anything such as getting a punt. You don't need to take a punt back. You get it near your end zone now. You have the ball very close right here. That's the thing. They have the ball very close right here. They have the ball very good. They have a good spot right here. They threw it from the Miami 11. That's around the 35-yard line. That is great. We're up to 843 subscribers. Thank you, Erica Clark, for subscribing. Thank you so much, Miss Erica Clark, for subscribing, helping us get closer and closer to 850 subscribers now. Let's go. It's 13:35 to go here. So far, our little stats. Katron Allen has 10 yards so far. De'Ami Brown, wide receiver, has 22 receiving yards, 22 passing yards from Mariota. Sam Hartman still hasn't really completed a pass. He's just been handing off to Katron and telling him run. No wonder we're at 0 points, because Katron hasn't really found like a breakaway play here to get maybe some yards, but hopefully he can just keep grabbing these 6-yard runs, little runs to grab 2nd down and then get it up to 1st down. And another question being, who else is going to get the PT here? Who else are you going to see get some playing time here? So we're going to keep going here with the second quarter in a 7-0 game. Quan Martin with a pick right there. Good job by Quan Martin. Good pick by Quan Martin. Really good pickoff right there. Let's go. So the Commanders are back right here. Ewers throws a pick right around the 35-yard line. That didn't really look like it was intended for anyone right there. If it was intended for someone, it looked like it was Quan Martin. He tracked it towards the right and ends up making the catch. Can't stay in bounds, just kind of stepped out of bounds as someone was charging towards him. Quan Martin. I've met the dude. I did a play-by-play camp a couple years ago, and he was there. Sam Hartman going to be under center. Hands this one off. Up the middle for about 5 yards, 10 yards. Breakaway play here. Exactly what the Commanders needed right there. About 12 yards on the run by Henry Jr. right there. Henry Jr., one of the rookies. A running back right there. Such a good run. Robert Henry Jr., a running back right there. Robert Henry Jr. on the run for about 12 yards. Earn your time, Robert Henry Jr. You want to play? Go play. One of the signed rookies, Robert Henry Jr., had 408 rush attempts for 2,339 yards in his college career. Hartman now going to be in the shotgun with, once again, he has Henry Jr. right next to him. He's going to give it to Henry Jr. again, who's going to take it up for about 5 yards until he's taken down. So it'll be 2nd and 5 now. Robert Henry Jr. doing well right there. Robert Henry Jr. for another 5 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 5. I mean, this is where rookies like this get time. It'll be 2nd and 6 here. This is where they get an opportunity to do this, to put a mark on the game, try to earn that spot. This is how Sam Hartman's been all his life, really, in preseason, trying to earn that breakaway. Hasn't found it just yet. So it'll be 2nd and 6 here, 12:27 to go in the second quarter. Hartman, once again, has Robert Henry Jr. right to his right if he needs him. Linebacker swinging to the left, 2nd and 6. Hartman takes the snap, looks for blocks from Henry Jr. Hartman goes downfield. He's got a man at the 5-yard line. Diving towards the right, completed pass by Sam Hartman. Gets a 1st and 10, and it's going to be 1st and goal here for the Commanders. Let's go. Up to 1st and goal now. Hits up Von Jefferson to the 5-yard line, so it'll be 1st and goal right here. Von Jefferson, kind of one of your backup running backs right there. Von Jefferson able to make the catch, though. So it'll be 1st and goal around the 5-yard line right here. Now Von Jefferson going to swing to the left in motion. Robert Henry Jr. is way behind Hartman, who's under center right here, from about the 6-yard line. Hartman hands it off. Robert Henry up the middle to about the 4-yard line. He's going to gain a few yards up to the 4. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line now. Robert Henry Jr. showing off that he wants to be on this team right here. Takes it up the middle. Good job by Robert Henry Jr. on the run again. So it'll be 2nd and goal here. I mean, David Blau so far has called a little bit under center here. Kind of mixed, kind of even there. But it'll be a 2-yard run for 2nd and goal now. Hartman going to be under center now, from shotgun. Swing to the left is Jefferson. So 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Hartman to the left. Pass is almost intercepted. Almost an interception by Dolphins cornerback right there. But it'll be 3rd and goal now. Let's go. Yes, let's go.
Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go.
I mean, good pass by Hartman right there, getting it up to about the 4-yard line. But it'll be 3rd and goal now. With Hartman is going to be in the shotgun now on 3rd and goal. Robert Henry Jr. no longer to the left him. That's a new back here. But it'll be 3rd and goal. 1 receiver on the left, 2 on the right. Hartman dropping back to pass, looking. Now he's going to run, and he's going to be taken down, but there's a flag on the play. Hartman dropped back to about the 15-yard line. There is a flag on the play. So Hartman's taken down that time. We'll see what the call is right here. We'll get the call here in just a moment. So we're getting the call here from the referee right here, but looks like Dan Quinn, whatever he wants to accept it right here, is now. That was Luke McCaffrey on the field. Now it looks like Sam Hartman's going to come off the field as well, so is this going to be 4th down right here? It's going to be 4th and down on 4th and 11. So now this one will be a kick right here for a field goal to grab 3 points right here. It's going to be Jake Moody to try to do it, who kicked off to start this game, had the kickoff to start it. Now he's going to try to put some points on the board right here. Here we go. Ready. They're ready to go right here. Snap. Kick is up, and it is splits the uprights, hit the left, and it goes in. Complete for Sam Hartman, and the Washington Commanders are on the board. Hits the uprights right there. Man, kicking that one so close. Wow. Just barely slid in there. Doinked in. A doink kick right there. That is risky to make a doink right there. That is a risky move for the Commanders, but Jake Moody does doink it in, so it's a 7-3 game now, but doing it that close, that is risky.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
So we go, it's a 7-3 game now. So we go, we're at 10-13. So we go, 10-13 to go here in the second corner. If you didn't see earlier, I just got a text from my producer about this, but I saw this earlier kind of reminding me to say this. Some Nationals news right here, even during this Commanders game, we can give Nats news. Blake Butera, earlier today of the Washington Nationals, said that C.J. Abrams is going to be playing second And Nunez is going to be playing some short, so they're moving Abrams to second, who's not a good fielder. So that's just a little news here. I saw that earlier per Spencer Nussbaum. Good. Yes, says Kenneth Harrison. Thank you so much for tuning in, Kenneth, and supporting it by saying good. So it's a 7-3 game. Jake Moody with a field goal right there. So it's a 7-3 game. But here we go. Here, got some time left here in the second. See if maybe they can get a few more points on the board. Maybe take the lead right here. That'd be really nice if they can take the lead right here. Get on the board even more. And it's 7-3 now, but Hartman just completed a good pass. He's up to 31 passing yards on the game, so why not try? So Jake Moody had that kickoff earlier, so I'm assuming Moody's going to be doing most of the kicking today. He's going to be doing kicking field goals, kicking off. Had a different punter out there as well, but I'm assuming Moody's going to have some work cut out for him. Had some playing time last year as well. So we go here, second quarter of this game. It is a 7-3 game. Thank you so much for tuning in to District Nation broadcast of Commanders football today. We got 30 votes in the poll right now. Everyone says Sonny Styles. One says Stephon Diggs. We got a few people saying Chigakongu and an other. So, I mean, I like the people who are giving support to Chigakongu. I like the dude. I'm excited to see Chig get some playing time. I think Chigakongu is going to be helpful. Give a lot of options to Jayden Daniels. Give him a lot of options. Let him work. Let the man have some room. It's going to be really nice for him to get that space. It is officially evening here. A lot of fans fill the seats, probably not the way a regular season game would, but a lot of fans fill the seats and a lot of cars fill the parking lot here in the second quarter. So a ton of seats taken, but still a good view. So this one will be kicked away here. Back to the Dolphins, who are wearing their alternate whites, by the way. They're wearing their road white jerseys here. And the Commanders, as I mentioned earlier, wearing their red. So just kind of home and away normal jerseys. This one needs to be kicked into the end zone, and he is going to try to just knee this one. So this will be kneed, and they'll take this one out. So that was going to be a touchback right here. Commanders could use a quick 3-and-out right here. Get a 3-and-out. I mean, Quan Martin already had that pick earlier in the day, so Quan Martin has his first big play of preseason. Then later, you get some running action from Robert Henry Jr. running the ball. Then you get the Sam Hartman pass over to Von Jefferson. Then you get the field goal to put the Commanders on the board. So it all kind of came together right there to make it a 7-3 game. Kind of gluing different aspects of the game there and finishing it off with a Moody 29-yard field goal. So this will be from the Miami 35. Ewers will probably be back out there for the Dolphins. Quinn Ewers should be back out there, the second-string quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. 10:13 to go here in the second quarter. 7-3 game. Miami 7, Washington 3. Ewers going to be under center right here. Hands it off. Or now he's going to bootleg this one. Swinging to the left. 3 Commanders defenders on him. He's going to take it. And he's going to get about 3 yards until he's taken down and going out of bounds. Bootleg there by Ewers. Swung to the left and then just kept running. He had 3 defenders who were chasing him, but he does manage to get over the line of scrimmage and still gain some yards right there. So to be 2nd and 7 now. I mean, if I'm the Commanders here, I'm blitzing because Ewers hasn't thrown too much today. He's been running a good amount, but we'll get 2nd and 7 now. 9:49 to go on the clock. It's kind of some open defense right here for the Commanders. Is Quan Martin back out there? Quan Martin playing deep. Here we go. 2nd and 7 here. Taking the snap. Ewers hands it off up the middle for about 2 yards, or now we're going to say 3 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 3 right here. 3rd and 3 after that run. So 3rd and 3 now after that run. Ewers was the one who took the 4-yard run right there, but here we go. 9:16 to go on the clock. Should be 3rd and 4. Okay, 3rd and 4, or 3rd and 3. So ESPN says 3rd and 4. My screen says 3rd and 3 right here. I don't know who to believe after that Jalen Wright 2-yard run. I'm going to say 3rd and 3 now, 3rd and 4, kind of both. Shotgun, hands it off. Up the middle for about 2 yards, and Wright is stopped before he can get to the first down. This will be about 4th and 2. Not too much yards gained at all, up to about the Miami 43, I'd guess. I mean, just about the Miami 43 right here. Should be 4th and 2, and it looks like the special teams players will take the field, and the Dolphins will punt this one away. So a 3-and-out, exactly what the Commanders could use right there in a 7-3 game. I mean, I'm calling this. It is a preseason game. This score doesn't matter, but I'm watching football right now, and there's one thing I love doing, and that is winning. Even as a broadcaster and my team wins, I feel a little bit better. So it's just fun to have. As this one is punted Kind of a long punt. This one will be landing out of bounds around the 20-yard line. So referees will figure out where this one goes, probably around the 21. So 7-3 here, 8:09 to go in the second. Their intended guy, once again, was Ja'Cory Brooks. He was out there to try to make the catch, but he doesn't. So one of your fourth, fifth string wide receivers there out there. I'm assuming you're not going to see too much of Jalen Lane in tonight's game. That's just me on a limb, but I don't think you're going to see much of Jalen Lane here in tonight's game. Not going to see too much of him at all. You're not going to see many of the starters. I mean, Luke McCaffrey's been on the field a couple times. Treylon Burks, who had that amazing catch last year in Sunday Night Football. The only thing I really remember about Treylon Burks in general was that amazing catch. So everybody, I love this logo, and I hope a lot of you fans do as well. But if you don't like that logo, maybe you like a different one, you should check out Pure Gentleman Football. I've already mentioned it, but NFL coverage all season long, featuring all your favorite creators and teams, plus District Nation's Commanders coverage can be found over there. All that can be found over on Pure Adrenaline Football if you want to check out that channel. It's going to be some coverage of the Jets. You got the Patriots. You got the Raiders. There's some other teams being covered as well. But District Nation Commanders coverage as well. I have exclusive content over there as well as the content that's over on this channel as well. So be sure to check out Pure Adrenaline Football for projections, fantasy advice, having a whole lot of fun with football. We're going to have some roundtable conversations. Everything you need can be found over there on Pure Adrenaline Football. So scan that QR code now to subscribe, and I hope to see you over there on Pure Adrenaline Football here. As we're in the second quarter of this game, as you can tell by the background of this screen, this is the Commanders field right around the 50-yard line. I think that's a cool image. That's a cool image because it's right behind me. And I like how the Commanders logo is right there. The Commanders logo being right there is really nice to see. I think that's really cool to see. And the QR code as well over there. You can find the QR code just across from you. You can scan that. It'll take you over to the Pure Adrenaline Football channel. Or you can just go to YouTube and search up Pure Adrenaline Football, and you can find our channel. It's one of the first results with that search as this channel is rapidly growing. As here we go, second quarter. Thank you so much for tuning in, at least to this broadcast. If you're not subscribing over there, maybe you're a Commanders fan. Thank you so much for tuning in at least to tonight's broadcast of this game. So thank you so much, everybody, as we continue second quarter. So let's go right here. The Commanders have the ball back right here. They're going to have it on the 32-yard line. Wow. It's like a lot of players are not in uniform here for this game. Hartman going to be under center right here. Has a back behind him. Takes a snap. Up the middle. Henry Jr. going to take it up for about 3 yards until he's taken down. So Robert Henry Jr., the signed rookie, undrafted, making some noise here in preseason week 1. He wants to run a little bit. So that'll be up to 2nd and 7 for Robert Henry Jr. Sam Hartman back out playing quarterback here. After Mariota goes down, they turn to Hartman, who's going to get the playing time here. 2nd and 7, 7:47 on the clock here. So now Hartman is going to be alone in the shotgun. 3 receivers on the left, 2 on the right, a tight end as well on the right. Hartman, quick pass here to Jalen Lane, who runs it up for about 5 yards, and he's going to be stopped about 3rd and 1. Is that the first we're seeing of Jalen Lane, I'm assuming? Yeah, that's the first we've seen of Jalen Lane as a receiver. First target for Jalen Lane, so to be 3rd and 1 now. He takes it up there. Sam Hartman had no one out there with him, no blockers. Hit a quick pass to Jalen Lane on the left side of the field, so to be 3rd and 2 now. So 3rd and 2. Conversion here would be great. Just convert this one right here, make it 3rd and 2 as a man behind him. 3rd and 2, Hartman is going to be under center right here. He has Robert Henry Jr. behind him. Hartman, under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. Robert Henry Jr. strong up the middle. He's got it and more. To about the... Did he lose the ball, though? No, he didn't. He held on to it. Keeps the first down. Or that's Ford now. So that's a new man. That's Jerome Ford now. Jerome Ford on the run, so to be 1st and 10. Good job by Jerome Ford, just powering up the middle. Thank you, Kenneth Harrison. He says, awesome broadcast. Thank you so much, Kenneth, for tuning in. Fans will make this what it is, so thank you so much, Kenneth, for tuning in. That's very nice of you to tune in for tonight's game. 6:30 to go here. Jerome Ford once again sets up behind, or at least to the right of Hartman, who's in the shotgun now. He takes the snap, looking back to pass. He's going to go downfield. He hits up his tight end for about 5 yards until he's ripped down. So that's a tight end for the pass right there. That's Yankoff. Yankoff is the target right there. Yank off the intended receiver, and he caught it. So that'll make it second down now, about 2nd and 5 after it hits up Yankoff. That's Colson Yankoff, who should be wearing number 41 but isn't. So it'll be 2nd and 3 here. Hartman, once again under center with the back behind him. Movement to the left, and now this one will be handed off. Robert Henry Jr. has a first down and more. Takes it up to the 40. He breaks away all the way to the 32-yard line. Robert Henry Jr. rips off a great run right there. Robert Henry Jr. with a nice run straight up the middle. Running back right there, split to the right, and then just started going up the middle, broke a tackle all the way to the 32-yard line. Good job by Robert Henry the Jr. The junior right there. Let's go. Robert Henry Jr. gets a first down. Let's go. So now they're going to have it around the 33-yard line. Hartman under center here. We'll take it. He's going to hand this one off, or he's going to fake bootleg here to the right. Pass is complete here to another tight end for a 1st and 10. 1st and 10, and that is complete for a 1st and 10 right there. That time hits up Synot. That's Synot. Ben Synot, who's projected. He could be one of the starting tight ends here, so he hits up Ben Synot for the 1st and 10. Hartman finding a rhythm now. At 4:47 to go here in the first half. They'll get ball back first in the second half as well. But 1st and 10 here. So Ben Synot could actually earn himself, or Synot could earn himself some playing time. Yes, yes. Woo. Thank you so much, Kenneth. Hartman hands this one off the middle. Swinging to the right is Henry Jr. He's got a first down to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Commanders! Robert Henry Jr., the undrafted free agent, takes it down the right side and runs it in for a Commanders touchdown. It's now 9-7, and the Commanders take the lead here in the first half. Robert Henry Jr. with his first NFL touchdown here in preseason. Hartman was in shotgun. Handed off to Henry Jr., who first looked to go up the middle and then swings to the right down the line, broke a tackle into the end zone, and he makes it a 9-7 game. Robert Henry Jr., undrafted, went undrafted. Let's go. Ian's here. What's up, Ian? He says, yippee. So, 9-7 now. Steven's going to try to get the extra point here. The kick is up to the right. Incomplete. That one to the left. That kick is incomplete. Oh, there's a flag here. Is there a flag right here? False start on the Commanders. So I think it's just going to be kick is no good right here. False start by the Commanders. Keeping up the drive. Yeah, and they finish it with a touchdown. So it looks like a lineman out there saying, my bad. So is this going to be a farther kick, basically? So basically it's just a farther kick. Harder of a kick for Stevens right here. So, who didn't make it the first time either. So Stevens out there to try to kick this one up. He goes. The kick is up. And this time it's good. It actually helps him out right there. That actually helps him out. He missed it the first time, and then he makes it the second time with a longer kick. So Stevens ends up sinking it that time and is now 10-7 game. Drew Stevens, who's probably going to be the backup kicker here for the Commanders, puts it in for an extra point. So it's now 10-7 Commanders here with 4:28 to go here left in the first half. TD go. Yes. Robert Henry Jr. with the touchdown takes it up to the right side. As I mentioned, he first looked to go up the middle. I think the play was set for him to go up the middle, and he splits to the right and starts running down the right side and ends up taking it in for a Commanders touchdown. Blame it on the wind. Yeah, we can blame it on the wind. We can blame it on the wind. Can I still put this in the chat? What is up, Sam? Thank you for tuning in, Sam. Yes, you could throw an eagle in the chat. That's your thing, Sam, and that's the channel's thing, the eagle. That's just kind of the channel's thing now. You can definitely throw it in the chat. 10-7 game now. As I mentioned, for preseason games, the Commanders are 1-5 over their last preseason games. It'd be nice to get a win right here. At least win one. But thank you so much for tuning in. Now this one will be kicked away by Jake Moody right here, who'll put this one over to the Dolphins right here. The kick is up, and this one will be caught in the end zone. He's going to take it out here to the 10, to the 20, swinging to the left, has it to about the 24, and he is slammed down. Wow, that was a hard hit. Oof. That one had to hurt that time. What a slam that time by the Commanders, coming in and hit him hard. Wow. Slam down. What a hit. Wow. Slam down. That was a tough hit right there. That one must have hurt to the receiver right there. Just hit by Hamilton right there. Let's go. Yes. Got the leg. Yes, he got the leg. He did put it in. Or that's Harrison now. Now, shotgun dropping back to pass is Ewers. He's going to run up the middle, and he slides right over the line of scrimmage to gain maybe just 1 on that one. So it'll be 2nd and 9 now. Just about 2nd and 9. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And the Commanders have a lead. Our Commanders have the lead here in a 10-7 game. Should we go here? So here we go. So it looks like they're having the fans make noise screen up there. As Ewers was under center. He's going to hand this one up the middle for about just 1 yard that time. So it'll be 3rd and 9. They say he didn't gain any on that slide that time. They wanted to gain 1. They can't even gain 1 right there. So it'll be 3rd and 9 now, taking it up the middle for just about 1 yard after Ewers slid just about the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 once again. They're going to say he gained nothing again. They're going to say maybe he spotted for about 1 yard. They're going to spot him for about 1 yard. Jalen Wright just for about 1. So it'll be 3rd and 9 now. This defense is looking good, settling in here in the second quarter. A lot of backups out there, but they're settling in here. So it'll be 3rd and 8. So they're going to officially call it 38. Ewers under center, throwing, catches, not made. Tending for a high pass. Ewers hit after the pass, but that was a very high pass anyway to his receiver, and it can't be caught. So it'll be 4th and 8 now. A 3 and out for the Dolphins. They can't figure it out here. Ewers cannot figure it out at all. Hit hard after he passes that one. Came in hard with a hit right there. Linebackers are showing no mercy. Barber especially, the big fella, coming in and crushing him right there. Laying the heat right there. He's going to put this one away. A slam that time. So now this one will be punted away. That's going to be Ja'Cory Brooks out there. And Jaden Bradley also an option here. Jacoby Jones. Oh, looks like there's a flag here. Are they calling it a flag? They're calling it unnecessary roughness? No way they're calling unnecessary roughness on that. Or let's see what the call is. Neutral zone infraction. Okay, they're going to call neutral zone infraction right here. Wow. Neutral zone infraction. So neutral zone infraction that time. So still going to punt this one away, though. With 3:04 to go, the Dolphins still going to punt this one away. Kick is going to be up, sent up, and away. Standing under it. He's got it around the 25, taking it up to the 30. He has some room and takes it up to the 35. That's Jacoby Jones, taking it up to about the 35-yard line. Or excuse me, that's not Jones. Oh, looks like some shoving going on there after that pass, but up to about the 25-yard line. The Washington Commanders, Robert Henry Jr. punching it in with a touchdown. They immediately get the ball back. Robert Henry Jr. doing some work, and now they have the ball back. Let's see if Henry Jr. can slap maybe 2 touchdowns, but he's looking good. Broke a tackle for the touchdown. He's showing the versatility. That's the big thing. I didn't even think about Robert Henry Jr. coming into this, and he has done very well. So Robert Henry Jr. showing off that he's fast, and he can run. So he's showing that off. Today, 5 rushes for 57 yards for Robert Henry Jr. 9.5 on an average, 1 touchdown in the game so far. He's not on the field right now. Hartman, going to go under center right here. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off up the middle. This is Kaytron Allen for about 3 yards. Breaks away. Has a first down and more. Up to the 50-yard line. Kaytron Allen on the nice run right there. Up to midfield. Kaytron up to about the 50-yard line right there. Almost into Dolphins territory now. Good job there. So taking it up the middle that time is going to be Kaytron Allen. Good job by Allen right there. Just ripping it up the middle. Now Kaytron getting on the fun on the running right here. Kaytron Allen showing off the legs a little bit. Up to the Miami 49ers. They're in Dolphins territory now. Coming up on the 2-minute warning. Kaytron Allen once again. Record holder for yards at Penn State, so he is now their record holder for yards. Hartman, under center, going to drop back. Give it up to Allen again, who's just going to get about 1 or 2 yards. This time spins his way to about 2 or 3 yards. So he's 2nd and 7, spun around a defender. So make it 2nd and 7 now. So he kind of spins his way there. So do 2nd and 7 now here. So we're going to hit the 2-minute warning now. 2-minute warning coming up here. 2 minutes left in the first half. Just a reminder, stick with us during halftime. We'll have some fun here, talk about the game, tell you what I'm thinking during this game, what are my thoughts, talk about Robert Henry Jr., who's already having an amazing game. Good job by him, already dominating the field. Robert Henry Jr., a rookie. I mean, there are some rookies here that you could look at. I mean, Chris Hilton Jr., a wide receiver that is an undrafted guy there. You got Malik Spencer. You got Fred Davis, Jeremy Umba. Some guys you're going to look at. Drew Stevens, the kicker, is an undrafted guy. Drew Stevens was undrafted, so he had a chance. He's trying to make a chance for himself right here. Good job for him to figure this out as we're hitting here the 2-minute warning. Thank you so much for tuning in for NFL football right here on District Nation preseason week 1 for the Washington Commanders. You can check us out all season long. We're going to have play-by-play of all the Sunday games. This is your place for Sunday afternoons. If you want Commanders play-by-play, you got to check out District Nation. We're going to be doing Commanders football. So excited to have you on for the journey here as we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. So please join the nation. Help us out just a little bit, everybody, as this channel is rapidly growing, especially through football. We do a lot of baseball as well. We are YouTube's home of DC sports. We cover all DC sports. That's my big thing. So check out District Nation, YouTube's home of DC sports, as we grow as the home of DC sports on YouTube. So Commanders as well. Check us out for anything you may need for sports reasons. If you like a different team, you can still check us out and you can still subscribe, because I do play-by-play, so I'm going to call other teams and I'll give you my opinions on how I feel, and you can talk in the chat about how you feel about your favorite team. That's the best part of being on YouTube, is that you can throw things in the chat. We can talk about it. So here you go, about 2 minutes left here in the first half. Chance for maybe the Commanders to punch it in one time, get some runs on the board. That'd be nice. As there 2 minutes to go here, we'll check out the Nationals score as well during this game. We'll figure that out. Tell you about how the Nationals game is going here. 2 minutes to go. We'll kind of talk about that a little bit during halftime as well, as we get going here. 2 minutes to go in the first half. I think the big thing you're going to be talking about at halftime is Robert Henry Jr., how good he has been lately. So Robert Henry Jr. has been great. We'll check out the other games as well going on. MLB, we'll check out on some NFL scores as well. Personally, my brother is a Falcons fan, so I mean, I should probably check up on that. And for the Nationals-wise, so far, 4 innings, Andrew Alvarez, 4 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts for him. So scoreless so far in a 1-0 game over there in the top of the 5th. So you go, 10-7 game. Commanders have the lead here. Sam Hartman getting ready to go here with 2 minutes to go. Chances are he is not back out there for the third quarter. Chances are you're probably going to see a different guy for the third quarter, as it is very nighttime now. This background does not do us justice. It is nighttime now. Sam Hartman is going to be shotgun now. Movement from back. He'll hand it off up the middle for about 3 yards that time. On 2nd and 7, they're going to pile on top of him, send him back a little bit. Was that Katron Allen trying to force himself up in the pile a little bit? Katron Allen trying to gain more yards, maybe for about 3rd and 5. He gained maybe 2 or 3 on that one, so maybe 3rd and 4 here. And by this point, you go to the air. Katron Allen's going to come off the field, and Robert Henry Jr. back on. So Robert Henry Jr. will enter the field again on 3rd and 4. Katron Allen steps off the field. Robert Henry Jr. will step back on. Today, 3 of 6 are the Commanders on 3rd down conversion. This is a 3rd and 4. And the Dolphins are 2 of 6 today. So it'll be 3rd and 4 now. Hartman in the shotgun. 4 to go on the play clock. He takes the snap, drops back, looking for a man. Defense pressuring him. He's scrambling all the way to the first down and more, and he will go out of bounds around the 37-yard line and is shoved out of bounds. So Sam Hartman kind of just works his way to a first down and looks like he'll say something to the referee there, like he was saying something to some Dolphins defenders. Referee had to get in the middle of it. Hartman scrambled to the side and then found his way towards the corner, got it past the 40 up to about the 35. Maybe just good run by him to make it a first down. Sam Hartman improvising right there. Should do 1st and 10 right here. Good job by Sam Hartman. All the way up to the Miami 32 now. I mean, he's not going to be a starter. Might as well have some fun during preseason, though. Under center. Hands it off. Up the middle. Robert Henry Jr. That's going to be Katron now, who only takes it for about 2 yards until he is tackled to the ground. So it'll be 2nd and 8 now. Reminder earlier this week that the Washington Commanders and Miami Dolphins had a joint practice. So Probably they're chippy here, so it'll be 2nd and 7. They're chippy. They've already seen each other. They're annoyed. They're ready to go. As it'll be 2nd and 7 here with a 1:03 to go now. I mean, even if you do get it right here, if you get a field goal, you're getting the ball back in the second half. And it is preseason as well. These aren't must-win games, but me, as a fan, I love seeing the team win. So it's just fun to see them win here. So it's like rain is now falling here in Maryland. So rain is coming down. You don't want injuries, but at the same time, might as well see the weather. So you go. Rain is coming down here from Landover, Maryland. This game isn't in D.C. Sorry about the caps. Just excited and chatting from my phone on the road. That is completely fine, Mr. Kenneth Harrison. I'm going to figure out that bot. I love when people put caps because they're excited. I love seeing caps when you're excited here. I love seeing it. Please put him. Show your emotion in the chat. Hartman, shotgun. Looking downfield. He's got a man, and he's got it over the first down. Good pass there to Jaylen Lane, who takes it over first down, so do 1st and 10. Helmets are getting wet here from Landover, Maryland. How is Hartman going to play in the rain now? You got to wonder. This is a sport that can be played in the rain, though. You can play football in the rain very easily. Maybe if you're a newer fan, it can be played in the rain. So it's expected to stop in a few minutes here, but still fun to watch football in the rain. Hartman, shotgun, looking down, looking to pass. Goes downfield, going long, and that one will go out of bounds. Hartman was going for it all, and receiver was in the end zone, but 2 men were on him. So 26 to go here, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Not the best pass either, and probably not the best guy to go to in that situation. He was not expectedly open right there. Williams was not the most open man right there. That was Antonio Williams. First look at Antonio Williams right there. So first look at Antonio Williams a little bit, just getting some looks at him. Good to see him on the field. Just get some playing time for him. Hartman. Looking. Now he'll call sign right here. He's got 3 receivers on the right and a back next to him. He's looking downfield, looking to pass. Going here. Pass is completed all the way to the 4-yard line. Maybe to the 3 right there. Jaylen Lane once again up to the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3. Jaylen Lane with the catch right there. It'll be 1st and goal. Sam Hartman's looking pretty sharp right here. First half. Trying to put another one right on the end zone right here. Put one in the end zone before the half is over. Hits up Jaylen Lane, the middle of the 3 receivers. And you end up hitting him all the way to the 3-yard line. So Jaylen Lane was the best option right there. And he takes it all the way to the 3. Good job by Hartman on finding him. So all the way to the 3-yard line is Jaylen Lane right here. So to be 1st and goal now. Good job by Jaylen Lane to get himself open with 2 defenders near him. He still ends up getting it. So to be 1st and goal right here from Miami 4. Jaylen Lane still on the field. I think punched in with Robert Henry right here. He had that great run back in earlier here, but he is to the right here of Hartman. Gets a blocker. He's going to give it off. Oh, now he fakes it. Hits up a pass, but it is going to be off the hands of Luke McCaffrey. So intended receiver was McCaffrey. Thrown. That was a bullet pass by Sam Hartman, but can't hit him. So it'll be off the hands. So it'll be 2nd and goal now, 17 seconds to go. McCaffrey looks like he's going to stay out there, though. Luke McCaffrey, the brother of Christian. Commanders player, battled with injury last year as well. A guy good at punt returns, kick returns. He and Jaylen Lane are good at that, but McCaffrey looking to get a starter role this year. So it'll be 2nd and goal here with 17 seconds to go. Hartman under center with a man behind him. He takes the snap. Up the middle. Punching into about the 1-yard line. Did he get it? Did he get it? Dolphins are saying he did, and Commanders are saying he did. We'll see if he got it. Did he get it? He did not. So it'll be 3rd and goal right here on the Miami 1-yard line. Runs up the middle that time. Pressure that time. Was that Robert Henry? That was Katron Allen for 3 yards up to the 1-yard line. Cooper with the tackle for the Dolphins. So 11 seconds to go here, and it'll be 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal here on the 1-yard line. I got to wonder who they're going to go to right here on the 1-yard line. On the 1, you don't pass it right here. I don't see why you'd pass it. There's like timeout taken by the Commanders. That's their 2nd timeout used. Dolphins have 2. Commanders have 1 now. On the 1-yard line. Back set up behind Hartman. Hartman takes the snap. Up the middle, punching it in. Did he get it? Yes, he did get it. Touchdown, Commanders. Katron Allen punches it in with his first Commanders touchdown here in preseason. There you go. Kaytron Allen punches it in. Kaytron Allen right up the middle, showing off the strength right there. A lot of toughness, a lot of grit just to run it up the middle. Good job by him. Kaytron Allen punching in and is now 16-7. The Commanders give them 6. So Fat Man, Kaytron Allen right there punches it in. Now the extra point here attempt from Stevens. Try to put them up by 10 right here with 8 seconds to go in the second quarter. And they're going to get the ball back as well. Here we go. Snap. Kick. And it is good right up the middle through the uprights. And is now 17-7. Commanders now hold a 10-point lead here. Commanders add on one more. It is 17-7. Good job by the Fat Man. Kaytron Allen just punching it right up the middle for a touchdown. And it's 17-7. Hartman just handed it off to him. And Fat Man just ran right up the middle. You know, that's the stuff you don't see really during training camp. You're not going to see the guys who are going to do something like that. You're not going to see that because it's hard to find them. It's hard to find a guy like Kaytron Allen in a time where you can't really just practice doing that on the 1 yard line to let him just run straight up the middle for a touchdown. But it's a 17-7 game now, everybody. Kaytron Allen punches it in for his first touchdown in a Commanders jersey. Earlier it was Robert Henry Jr. This time it's Kaytron Allen. So now the Commanders will kick this one away, and it will be the Dolphins. Ball now with 8 seconds to go. They might try some magic here with just a few seconds to go in the second quarter, try to put some points on the board because the Commanders are going to have the ball back in the third quarter. Kick is up. It will be caught around the 5 yard line. I'll take it to the 10. Now up to the 20. Or he's going to be stopped at around the 20 yard line, falls right in there. So that's going to be a run for about 18 yards on the return. So to be first and 10 here from about the 18-yard line for the Dolphins. 2 seconds to go here in the half, where the Commanders lead by 10, 17-7 here. 2 seconds to go in the second quarter, taken up to about the 20-yard line by Jalen Reagor right there. So we go 2 seconds to go. Maybe they run a Hail Mary right here. I mean, preseason not the time to try a Hail Mary. I don't know what they try here. Or are they really going to go deep right here? They might actually go pretty deep right here. He has 3 receivers out there and a back, so you never know. They might try for a play right here. Ewers looking deep. Or he's just going to hit the easy man, and it's incomplete. And the ball is incomplete. Commanders do break up the pass, and that will end the quarter. Ewers tried to complete a pass just over for a first down, but that's going to end it, and that will take us to halftime. Ewers intended to hit a receiver right there, wanted to hit Washington right there, but it was incomplete. So that will end the half, everybody. The Commanders will have the ball back. We are through a full half of football right here, a half into the preseason. Preseason week 1, and we are halfway done. When we return, we will talk about some numbers on this game. We'll talk about some other matchups. We'll follow the Nats game a little bit. We will be back in just a moment for our halftime show right here on District Nation, special for preseason. We'll be back in just a moment right here on District Nation. Everybody, DN here, and thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast of some DC Sports. And as you can tell by the channel, the t-shirt, and the logo back here, I'm a Washington Commanders fan, but maybe you aren't. Maybe you're just a football fan or you're a fan of a different team. Then it is time for you to check out Pure Adrenaline Football, whether you're a Commanders fan or just a football fan in general. We have NFL football coverage all season long to be found on Pure Adrenaline Football. This brand new channel is featuring all your favorite creators and teams. This is our first season doing it. We all came together, created this brand new channel. So far, as the channel begins and me filming this, we have coverage of the 49ers, the Raiders, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Commanders. Just a couple names off the head. Fitzy's a part of the channel. Pure Adrenaline Sports is a part of the channel. So there's a lot of creators coming together to create this brand new channel. We'll be covering a lot of teams. Check it out. We have previews, post-game reactions. We have some play-by-play over there, roundtable events. Everything you want about football can be found over there. We're going to have previews, matchup predictions. Everything you want can be found over there. I'm so excited to bring you my coverage of the Washington Commanders over on that channel as well, including special events and videos just for that channel, as well as the ones over here. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button for this stream, and then head over to Pure Adrenaline Football, where you can find football coverage all season long. And I hope you enjoy today's broadcast of DC Sports. Everybody, DN here, and thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast of some DC Sports. And as you can tell by the channel, the t-shirt, and the logo back here, I'm a Washington Commanders fan. But maybe you aren't. Maybe you're just a football fan or you're a fan of a different team. Then it is time for you to check out Pure Adrenaline Football, whether you're a Commanders fan or just a football fan in general. We have NFL football coverage all season long to be found on Pure Adrenaline Football. This brand new channel is featuring all your... All right, everybody. Thank you so much for waiting that out. Looks like our green screen is a little bit different here. Just had to... That honestly fell while I went there. The green screen fell down, so I had to pick that up real quickly. But everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are at halftime here. Thank you so much for tuning into the first half of Commanders football. Some good numbers first half wise. Good job by the Commanders. I mean, they had a good first half. They are winning 17-7 as we go here to the second half. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's look at some numbers. Marcus Mariota started the game for the Washington Commanders. He was the one who started the game for the Commanders. He's 1 of 2 for 22 yards, 11 on average. I mean, good job for him. No touchdowns or interceptions. Sacks, none. And then Sam Hartman had to take over. Marcus Mariota, sadly, out of the game early due to injury. Make sure he's okay because you don't want to lose your backup quarterback in preseason week 1. Beautiful backdrop. Thank you so much, Mr. Kenneth. I really like it. I was talking about it before the game. I really like the logo as well. That's the one thing. The logo. The logo is the best part. The logo. And even the stuff back here. That's cool stuff. I think the bobbleheads there, those are cool parts. And the take command sign is also cool. But thank you so much. Yeah. So quarterback-wise, Sam Hartman looked pretty good. 80 yards. That's the thing for passing. 80 yards. 5.7 per with 8 for 14. 8 completions. Good job by Sam Hartman, to be honest. That was pretty good for Sam Hartman. I think he obviously didn't do amazing. He's not going to be the starting quarterback, but for preseason football, that was pretty good. And the Commanders are going to have the ball back second half, but I think they're going to go to Ethan Kaliakmanis. I think Calamari is going to get into the game right here for the second half, but first half, you saw some good play from the Washington Commanders. I think that's the best thing, is they played well. The Commanders played well. And a guy who played very well, 57 yards on the run, Robert Henry Jr. A guy who came into this undrafted Robert Henry Jr., who went to UTSA before this. Robert Henry Jr. went to UTSA, played 3 years there, up to 2025, had over 1,000 yards last year in college football, given a contract. He is a rookie here for the Washington Commanders. You don't know if he's going to make the team, but he did very well in that. Sure, you're playing the backup Dolphins defense. You're not playing Myles Garrett here, but still good for what he did. I mean, you're playing preseason football. He's trying to make himself known. Had that great run for a touchdown earlier in this game. That was awesome, the way he just punched that one up the right side. And, of course, Fat Man, Katron Allen, running it up the middle, showing off his strength at the 2 or 3 yard line. He ran it straight up the middles, and that's exactly what the Commanders needed right there. And I think that was really good because the Commanders needed that. The Commanders really needed a guy just to punch it up the middle. Katron Allen is probably going to be your guy to do that. If he makes the team, goal line opportunities on the 1 yard line, give the ball to Katron Allen, let him punch it straight up the middle for a touchdown. And that was, if it works for him, it works for him. That's my opinion. If he wants to do it, he wants to do it. If he's good at it, he is good at it. So you honestly got to wonder how this offense is going to be. We just got a little sneak preview of what these rookies look like. Antonio Williams, haven't seen too much of Antonio Williams just yet. You haven't seen much of him, but you saw some good action on Katron Allen. That's the big thing. Katron Allen had the goal line opportunities. Robert Henry Jr. had a great time. Robert Henry Jr. just looked like he was having fun there. He was just running up the middle. Robert Henry Jr. ripped off a good run. Sam Hartman even ran it for 12 runs for a couple carries, and then Jerome Ford giving the ball at 1 point. Receiving wise, you saw a lot of options. You saw a lot of targets there, attempts at least, but the most targets was Jalen Lane, and he ends up going for 31 yards, the most yards of all the Commanders receivers, averaging 10 per. De'Ami Brown had one for 22 yards, though, so De'Ami Brown up there. Treylon Burks had one for 16 of 2 targets, so he's 1 of 2. Von Jefferson, 1 of 1 for 14 yards. And then Ben Sinot, 1 of 1, a tight end target, so it's really cool to see him as a tight end get that done. And then you saw Yankoff as a tight end as well for 7 yards. You saw Katron Allen catch one for a yard as well. But Luke McCaffrey and Antonio Williams couldn't complete it. 0 for 3 combined. But the Commanders have a 10-point lead here. They will start with the ball. Some other matchups here. We'll look at preseason week 1 just in general. Of course, we talked about the Hall of Fame game earlier, but an exciting game. Panthers end up beating the Cardinals 33-30 to end that game. Let's talk about pre-week 1 right here. Let's first talk about the games that finished that were on Thursday, just yesterday. The Bengals beat the Lions 16-14. The Steelers beat the Packers 28-9. The Colts and Patriots tied at 13. They just were knotted at 13. The Cardinals beat the Raiders 27-14. The Chargers beat the Texans 27-7. The Titans beat the 49ers 19-13. Games going on right now. Commanders beating the Dolphins 17-7, as we're seeing right now. Broncos beating the Falcons 24-0 at halftime. And the Jets beating the Buccaneers. So the Jets are winning a game, even if it's preseason. The New York Jets are winning a game, which impressive for them. So basically all the games are at halftime here. All started around the same time for Friday Night Football here. And then more games tomorrow. You got the Panthers, Bills, Browns, Bears, Vikings, Giants, Rams, Chiefs, Jaguars, Saints, Eagles, Ravens, and then Cowboys, Seahawks. That's the night game. A lot of night games and some afternoon football tomorrow. So that's pre-week 1 just a little bit. And I know people want to see it, and we have a little time to look at it. Let's check out the Nationals game, because the Nationals game is also going on as well. And this is YouTube's home of DC Sports, so might as well check on it. It is still a 1-0 game into the 6th inning. Nationals holding on to a slim lead. That is dangerous. That is very dangerous for them to hold on to a slim lead. It looks like Jorbit Vivas just had a hit right there, and Jacob Young just got out some way. The only run on the game, the actual run for the day for the Washington Nationals, is C.J. Abrams. He's the only run on a Brady House RBI. Good job by Brady House. If he had an RBI, the pitcher has to be a lefty, isn't he? The starter had to be a lefty. It is. Or he's not. He's a righty. Wow. Brady House got a hit off a righty. Wow. We're getting closer here to the second half. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's halftime show and to the broadcast. So be sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. We're gaining subs every day. It's really awesome. Getting closer to 1,000 subscribers. Going to help out the channel a lot. I hope you all like the shirt. This is a really cool shirt. I think this is a really cool, just kind of casual Commander shirt right here. I really like wearing this one, especially for games as well. I'm not really a guy to go to NFL games, though, which is cool because Sundays are for broadcast. I don't really want to go to many NFL games because, first off, the stadium's pretty far from me. I believe it's pretty far, but at the same time, I'd rather sit in, call the game, make content for the games, put out the series previews before weeks. That's the fun part. That's the fun part of being a fan, is I get to do this as we get going here for the second half. Let's look at the numbers for the Dolphins real quickly here as we're getting going here, second half. Players are getting ready to go. Malik Willis started the game as the quarterback. Now it's Quinn Ewers, who is 1 of 7 on passes for 27 yards still. He's had a lot of targets, but he's having some trouble hitting them. A-Chain was the runner at the beginning, 7 carries for 39 yards. He had a touchdown. Their sole touchdown of the day. Jalen Wright's been doing the running since. 6 carries for 22 yards, the longest of 13. They've had a lot of targets. Caleb Douglas for 28 yards. And then Jalen Tolbert for 27 and Malik Washington for 15. No one else they've hit at all. At all. I mean, the other guys, Malik Willis hit all of them. And then Quinn Ewers has 1 completed pass. So he's their second string quarterback and all, but how long do you leave him in? What's really the question? How long is it until you say, okay, go to Cam Miller? Cam Miller, their third string quarterback. Cam Miller, who is a round 6 pick in the draft last year by the Raiders. He didn't have really any playing time last year, didn't get any NFL action, but played at North Dakota State in his college football career. So interesting to see that as we get going here to the second half. This defense is looking pretty good. Sure, Davion A-Chain kind of torched them, and they did well. But at the level they were playing, when they went down to their level a little bit, they did well. So exciting to see what they can do here when playing at their own level. I mean, when you have all your starters out there and they're playing full throttle. I mean, the offense with the backups has a good run game, to be honest. Maybe Sam Hartman didn't bring his game with passing. He hit Jalen Lane a few times, but still, the best part of that first half was Robert Henry Jr. ripping some runs and Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt ripping runs. That was the best part of our offense first half. And they're 5 of 8 of third downs, and Dolphins are only 2 of 6. So 1 turnover each. Pass yards, 95 for the Commanders, 70 for the Dolphins. 112 rushing yards, only 87 for the Dolphins. The Commanders are rushing well. I mean, the problem is running backs, but I mean, you're exploring your options right here. You're exploring your options, seeing who you can go to. Who are you going to go to for the third quarter in an actual game coming up? Week 1 is coming up. It's in less than a month now. I think it is in about a month, actually. But still, you're going to have to figure out who you want to go to, and the Commanders are going to have to make a choice. So the question is, who are they going to go to? I don't know. As you're getting close here, let's go over the scores going around MLB because we've got to cover all sports here. It is a Friday night, a lot of baseball going on. Looks like Murakami also went yard in today's game. So we're getting ready to go here second half. The White Sox are beating the Tigers 8-5 in Detroit. Pirates winning against the Red Sox 7-2 at home. Nationals beating the Mets 1-0 in New York. Yankees beating the Blue Jays in Canada 1-0. Padres beating the Guardians 5-3 in Cleveland. The Diamondbacks in Atlanta are winning 1-0 against the Braves. In Tampa Bay, the Rays and the Orioles are all tied at 2. The Mariners in Space City are winning 2-1. Later games tonight, Royals, Angels, Rangers, Athletics at 10-10, Brewers, Dodgers. That's going to be a good one. Rockies, Giants, and some finals. The Cubs beat the Cardinals 3-0, and the Reds beat the Marlins 1-0. Brewers, Dodgers, that's a good one, though. That's a good matchup. As we get going here for the second half in just a moment. Looks like a lot of Commanders fans are there, though. Not too many Dolphins jerseys for this preseason game. Not too many people made the trip from Miami to D.C. to watch a preseason game. If I'm a fan, I mean, cheap game, you're just not going to get to see the starters. This one is going to be caught right around the 10-yard line. They're going to take this one up to about the 20, to the 30. He's going to have space to take it to about the 33-yard line. So good take that time by Robert Henry Jr. to take that kickoff. And looks like there's a flag on the play anyway. But good return by Robert Henry Jr. as we get the second half going right here on District Nation. Let's get going. Let's go.
Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go.
So you get a flag on the offense. Wow. Holding on the offense. So holding on the Commanders right here. So they're going to be sent back yards-wise. They're going to be sent back a little while right here. We're going to get another look on where they're going to be right here. So clock down 5 seconds. Let's see who the quarterback is going to be now. Are they going to stick with Hartman right there? Or are they going to go to Kaliakmanis right here? As we get going right here to get going here with the second half and a 10-point lead for the Commanders. So it looks like Sam Hartman is back out there. I think that's Sam Hartman back out there. He's under center. That is Hartman back out here. So Robert Henry Jr., it's a 10-yard penalty. They're going to be penalized back to about the 23. Hartman going to hand this one off. Robert Henry Jr. up the middle for about 4 yards until he falls. So Robert Henry the Jr. punches it up for about 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 6. Robert Henry Jr. showing off the versatility now. It is 2nd and 6. He's now the leader in yards for the Commanders in this game. Good shot for him. Showing off a little bit. If you get a big enough lead here, I think it's good enough to take Hartman out if you get a big enough lead and go to Kaliakmanis as now to be 2nd and 6. Hartman's going to be in shotgun right here. Has some movement from a receiver. Now 3 receivers on the left side of the field. Hartman takes the snap, dropping back to pass. He's going to go downfield. No good. Can't hit his receiver. That pass just a little bit too low to Antonio Williams. So it'll be 3rd and 6. That is Antonio Williams out there now for the Commanders, getting some time. Try to hit Antonio Williams for the first time in this game, but still hasn't gotten any positive yardage yet. So 3rd and 6, Katron Allen is now the back out there now on 3rd and 6, but Hartman last time in a 3rd down was able to run his way to a first down. So it'll be 3rd and 6. Allen is with him in shotgun. 3 receivers on the left side, 1 on the right. Hartman dropping back to pass. Looking downfield. Is going to scramble up the middle. He has a little room scrambling to the right, and he's taken down after only getting about 2 yards. Sam Hartman thought he could just find his way down towards the left again, but it'd be 4th and 4 now, and the Commanders are going to punt this one away. They can't get the 3rd down conversion that time. It'd be 4th and 4. So the Commanders going to kick this one away. Looks like Lindor just went yard. Mets tied the Nationals 1-1. So it'll be 1-1. Here we go. The Commanders will punt this one away here. Here's the kick. It is up. It is far, and it will be caught around the 25-yard line. He takes it swinging to the left. He's going to have to go backwards here, back to the 24. He caught it around the 25, and they hit him all the way to the 24-yard line. Not a good return that time. So 1st and 10, they'll start right around the 24-yard line here with 13:28 to go here in the third quarter. Just getting started here. Second half of football right here on District Nation as we're ready to go here. So they can't get the first down that time. They can't get it, but they just got to figure it out now. So now Sam Hartman has played a good amount of football. When do you go to 8th and Cali-McManus? Are they going to go to 8th and Cali-McManus at all? The question is, are they going to go to Cali-McManus at all? You're going to get to see any action from Cali-McManus. You got to wonder, are they going to have him get some playing time today? I mean, kind of following similar rules to winning a lot in a game. If you get up by enough preseason, they might go to Cali-McManus. I just really wanted to see him because Hartman never really got PT during the season. Is Cali-McManus going to be your third string? Last year they had Josh Johnson and Sam Hartman split the time during preseason, at least week 1. So was the plan here to go Mariota Hartman? Was that the plan today, to give Mariota a little action, then go Sam Hartman? Or was the plan to go to someone such as Cali-McManus today? Was Calamari going to even play it all in the game plan? You got to wonder, how long was Mariota going to go if he didn't go down with that injury? And how long was a guy like Hartman going to go if Mariota didn't get injured? Because now the plan changes a lot. The plan is going to change significantly right here. The plan is going to change. You're going to see different plans here. But also, no one planned for Robert Henry Jr. to score a touchdown, probably. So Robert Henry Jr. getting it done. Good job by Henry Jr. right there. You're going to have to come up with a name for him, RHJ, something like that. Rob Hen Junes, something like that. Robert Henry Jr. needs a nickname. Bobby Hens, something like that. Something cool. Something that the channel can give him. When Mr. C gets back, we'll have to ask him about nicknames for some of these NFL players. He can figure out some good names here. We're in the third quarter here, a 10-point lead for the Washington Commanders as we get going here. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This is YouTube's home of DC Sports, so help out the channel just a little bit. Looks like in the poll, Sonny Styles is winning. 58% of people now say Sonny Styles. 33% say Stephon Diggs. Looks like another person voted Chika Kongwu, up to 6% and 3% for other. All right. I like that Sonny Styles is what people are saying is important. Sonny Styles being your guy to go to. That's awesome. Get Sonny Styles in the game. But also, it's important to have Stephon Diggs, have a target. As here we go, 13:28 to go here in the third quarter, and a 10-point lead for the Washington Commanders. So 13:28, dropping back. Ewers going to hand it off up the middle for about 3 yards. Now he's sent back, and it'll be about maybe 2 yards here. So it'll be about 2nd and 8, run up the middle. So Dolphins get about 2 yards on this one, so it'll be 2nd and 8 now. Clock is running here. 10-point lead for the Manders right here, for the Skins. I mean, they need a shorter name besides Commanders to call them. I mean, the Skins was always a good one. I know a lot of people love the Redskins name. I mean, it's a good name. So, 2nd and 8, please. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Shotgun here for Ewers. Back out there. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and he's going to get about 3 yards this time. So it'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 here. 12:40 to go in the quarter. So you go 3rd and 5 now. 3rd and 5 here. 12:36 to go, and a 10-point lead for the Commanders. So the clock is stopped now. I mean, now, do you think they're going to run it right here? Looks like there's a flag on the play right here. What could the flag be? Dan Quinn doesn't seem to like this call. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Dolphins. Wow. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Dolphins. Interesting. So, he's saying it is 3rd down. Dan Quinn confirming, yes, it is 3rd down. He wants to confirm it with the refs. Gordon II called unsportsmanlike conduct. He'll come out of the game for a minute, and Coach will talk to him right here. So I have to get another look at this. Gordon II. What did he? Oh, he kind of shoved on a player. Kind of shoved him as he was getting up. I don't think he liked that he did that. And then some players confronted him. But it's going to be 3rd and 20 now. Wow, 3rd and 20. Gordon II is taken out of this one. So he's going to be on the bench for probably a little while after that play. But 3rd and 20 now. That's one way to send him back. Ewers back out here. Shotgun on 3rd and 20. You basically have to pass it right here when you got to gain 20 yards. Dropping back to pass. Looking. Pressured. He fires. No good. Intercepted! Did he make the catch? Did he get it? Are they saying, did he get it? Did he get it? That'd be the second pick thrown by Ewers if it is confirmed to be intercepted right here. Did it land on the ground? Did it land on the ground? We're gonna have to check this one again. Was that picked by Butler right there? Was that picked? No, it wasn't. It landed on the ground. Almost a pick by Butler right there. So it'll be 4th and 20 now. Robert Henry Jr. out there to receive this punt right here. So he's going to receive this punt right here. Punter's in the Commanders' end zone right here. He will punt this one away. Robert Henry Jr. looking for it. He settles under it around the 33-yard line. He gets it. He gets it to the 40, and he's just going to stop there. He's going to be stopped. So at the 40-yard line, he is taken down. So here we go. Looks like the Mets just took the lead 2-1 after a Carson Bench single. But here we go. So Robert Henry Jr. showing off he can do anything. He's a good kick returner, good punt returner right here, and he's just doing what he needs to do. The Mad Chatter's here. What's up, the Mad Chatter? Fly, Eagles, fly. All right, we got an Eagles fan in here. We got an Eagles fan. What's up, Mad Chatter? Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Thanks for tuning in. The Mad Chatter in the house. Apparently, he's an Eagles fan. I wonder why Sam was asking if you could put this in the chat. We are rooting for the Commanders here. I mean, it'd be different if we were saying something like a star here, that we were, I don't know a hockey team that's named the Stars or anything, and he put a star in there and an eagle. Then it'd be pretty obvious he doesn't like the Commanders. That Sam doesn't like the Commanders. He's putting an eagle and a star. So you got Cowboys, Eagles. Don't really like either one of those. I am a Commanders fan and proud of it. Commanders and proud. I think this is their year. I think this is a year where the Washington Commanders can actually do well. I think this is a year the Commanders can do very well. I mean, the defense is looking a little bit better at training camp. Everyone was saying they looked better. Jayden Daniels apparently in that joint practice did very well. He was looking good with the offense. I think there's a chance the Commanders can make a run this year, that they legitimately make a nice run this year, maybe to the wild card. Maybe they don't win the division. This is a tough division. You have the Cowboys and the Eagles, two sort of rivals here when the teams are both good. I mean, 2024, it was a big rival between the Eagles and the Commanders. Who are your top 3 wide receivers this year? I think I'm going to have to throw Puka Nacua up there. I'm going to have Nacua up there just because he's good. I mean, I know I'm being biased, but I think, I can't say it. I can't say that McLaurin or Diggs are in my top ones. I can't do that. I know I shouldn't say that. I just know I shouldn't. I think Jackson Smith and Njigba's up there. I think Jamar Chase is going to be good. I think I'm going to have to take those 3. I think I'm going to have to go Jackson Smith, Njigba. I think Puka Nacua is my number 1 receiver this year. JSN, I'll take number 2. And I'll take Jamar Chase for number 3. I think that's going to be my top 3 this year. Jayden finally going to bounce back. Yep, I think Jayden Daniels, I mean, people don't talk about, he had a great Rookie of the Year campaign in 2024 where he made the NFC Championship. He can do it. That's the thing. He can play at that caliber. He has played at that caliber. So I think, yes, he's going to play the way he did in 2024. I wouldn't even say a bounce back, really. I'm just going to say play back to form. He's going to play the way he can after a bad season in 2025. It is a bounce back, but I think he will. I think he will legitimately bounce back here. Thanks for tuning in to Mad Chatter. Here we go. 11:59 to go here. Looks like Ethan Kaliakmanis is finally going to get some playing time. Ethan Kaliakmanis will now step out there. Let's go. Ethan Kaliakmanis. Calamari's going to step up, the man who played for 2 different colleges. He will now get a chance to play a little here now. All right, we're going to set it to subscribers only mode, everybody. I forgot to do that earlier. We're going to have to set it to subscribers only. Forgot to do that. So if you want to chat, all you got to do is subscribe now. Ethan Kaliakmanis going to play probably for the rest of the game right here. Calamari's going to step up now. So you go 11:59 to go here in the third quarter. Everyone's kind of standing around. I wonder what we're talking about right here, figuring out what we're doing here. 11:59 to go here in the third quarter. It's like Dan Quinn and his defensive coordinator are talking right here, discussing play calls right here. Also discussing with Robert Henry Jr. I mean, Robert Henry Jr. is having a great game here. So Ethan Kaliakmanis going to take over for the Commanders now. He will go under center to start his campaign in a Commanders jersey. Katron Allen will stand right behind him. A few steps behind him, a few yards. Takes a snap. Allen Now bootleg from Cali McManus. He will pass. He hits a wide open man. Antonio Williams with his first catch for a first down. Antonio Williams has his first catch in a Commanders jersey. Ethan Cali McManus hits him up, and that is a first down and more. Good job by Cali McManus bouncing away. Hits him up over the 30-yard line, almost to the 35. So should be up to about the 34. For Cali McManus' first pass attempt is true. So up to the 35 and a 1st and 10. Antonio Williams with his first catch of preseason. Cali McManus. Shotgun now. Takes the snap. Going to hand it off. That's to the side. Is Kaytron Allen kind of push up here for a yard, and he will get about 1 pushing up against the defense. Gets about 1 or 2 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 8. 11-17, and the clock is running right here. Cali McManus, the guy. I have all 3 guys in the last 2 plays. All 3 of my forecast guys just played. Really excited to see all these guys. Draft picks, I was really excited to see right here. And now we're going to see them. So now Kaytron Allen once again will stand behind Cali McManus, who is going to be under center right here. On 2nd and 13. Dropping back. Hands off, or 2nd and 8. Cali McManus looking. Finds Ant Williams, or that's a different man, but it goes out of bounds and completed. Let's go. He does hit his man this time. That's the Synot right there. He hits up Synot for another first down. So another 1st and 10 for Cali McManus, who's a perfect 2 for 2 now on passes. Cali McManus hits up Synot, who then goes out of bounds. Wow. Offense looking good now under Cali McManus. Cali McManus is running this offense very well now on 1st and 10. So to be under center right here. Cali McManus will go under center. So this is basically 3 of all your 4 quarterbacks have played. The only one that hasn't played is JD5 now. Cali McManus hands it off. To the right is going to be Kaytron Allen, who gains about 1 yard, slipping towards the right, and it'll be 2nd and 9 now. He drifts kind of while he was running. It's if you were playing Madden and you had stick drift towards the right. He just kind of kept cruising towards the right as he went for just about a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 8 now. He'll get about 2 there. So 2nd and 8 now. After the run, so Cali McManus looking good right now. Ethan Cali McManus looking good as a play caller and a passer. Perfect 2 for 2 on the passes so far. Cali McManus will be in the shotgun now with her back right next to him. Now some flags on the play. So Cali McManus looks disappointed after that. Some flags on the play now. False start on the Commanders, so a 5-yard penalty will send him back to 2nd and 13. So 2nd and 13 here with 9:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. Sent back a few yards. But Cali McManus is looking very good here. He's looking significantly better as the clock will start running now. I really like what I'm seeing here. He's getting the playing time, and he's showing off a little bit. This is a 7th-round pick, by the way. 7th-round pick. He's a 7th-round pick doing this. It'll be 2nd and 13 now. Cali McManus takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, peering. He finds a man over the middle, and it's tipped away by a Dolphins defender. Just got a hand on it. So it'll be 3rd and 13 now. Cali McManus can't complete the pass that time. It'll be 3rd and 13 now. So incomplete. 3rd down. Try to get another 3rd down conversion here. 13 yards to get. Cali McManus, a very long name. K-A-L-I-A-K-M-A-N-I-S. Cali McManus. Cali McManus. Calamari, as we're calling him on this channel. That's an undisputed name. I came up with that one. We're calling him Calamari. 3rd and 13. He's dropping back, looking. He finds a man. He's got it. He's got it. What a pass. They're going to say incomplete right here. Dolphins saying incomplete. Did he catch it, though? Jones on the play. Did he get a hand on it? Did he catch it? We'll have to get another look at this one. Did he get it? Now Cali McManus is walking off the field here. Did he get it, though? No, he did not. The catch is not made by Jones right there. Thought he made an amazing catch right there. Jones split to the right around the 40-yard line. Was open, but he ends up dropping it at the last second. So it's 4th and 13 now. And the Commanders will punt this one away now. Punting this one away, the Dolphins will get the ball back. So Cali McManus started that drive off with some great passes. Then he can't hit him towards the end. So 4th and 13 now with 9:14 to go. Stevens will punt this one away. The kick is going to be up. This one will be flying far, flying high around the 10-yard line, and fair catch is called at about the 8-yard line. So not great field position here for the Dolphins. Atwell, the one who called fair catch. So 9:06 to go here in the 3rd. we will get, as Hack was the one to kick that one away. Excuse me. So here we go. We'll be back in just a moment here. But in the meantime, watch this ad on Pure Adrenaline Football. We'll be back in just a moment. Hey everybody, DN here, and thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast of some DC Sports. And as you can tell by the channel, the t-shirt, and the logo back here, I'm a Washington Commanders fan, but maybe you aren't. Maybe you're just a football fan or you're a fan of a different team. Then it is time for you to check out Pure Adrenaline Football, whether you're a Commanders fan or just a football fan in general. We have NFL football coverage all season long to be found on Pure Adrenaline Football. This brand new channel is featuring all your favorite creators and teams. This is our first season doing it. We all came together, created this brand new channel. So far, as the channel begins and me filming this, we have coverage of the 49ers, the Raiders, the Patriots, the Jets, and the Commanders. Just a couple names off the head. Fitzy's a part of the channel. Pure Adrenaline Sports is a part of the channel. So there's a lot of creators coming together to create this brand new channel. We'll be covering a lot of teams. Check it out. We have previews, post-game reactions. We have some play-by-play over there, roundtable events. Everything you want about football can be found over there. We're going to have previews, matchup predictions. Everything you want can be found over there. I'm so excited to bring you my coverage of the Washington Commanders over on that channel as well, including special events and videos just for that channel, as well as the ones over here. So be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button for this stream, and then head over to Pure Adrenaline Football, where you can find football coverage all season long. And I hope you enjoy today's broadcast of DC Sports. Hey everybody, DN here, and thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast of some DC Sports. And as you can tell by the channel, the t-shirt, and the logo back here, I'm a Washington Commanders fan, but maybe you aren't. Maybe you're just a football fan or you're a fan of a different team. Then it is time for you to check out Pure Adrenaline Football, whether you're a Commanders fan or just a football fan in general. We have NFL football coverage all season long to be found on, and thank you to that ad of me talking for keeping the time as we get going here in the third quarter. The ball will go back here to the Miami Dolphins. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help out the channel just a little bit as we get going here. Third quarter of the game, Commanders have the lead by 10. That's the best part. The fact the Commanders have the lead is all we really need to know right here. The Commanders currently hold the lead, which is really nice to have. Even in preseason, it's nice to see the Commanders win a game as we go to this screen right here. Thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's preseason matchup. We'll have regular season coverage as well. We'll have those series previews as well during the regular season. So you can tune in right here to District Nation, YouTube's home of DC Sports. Ewers drops a snap. Now he drops back. He's going to run it himself for about 2 yards. So Ewers ends up butchering the play right there, but ends up saving it and runs it for about 2 yards. So good job that time by Ewers, I guess. Just kind of ran it up the middle. So to be about 2nd and 8 right here. 2nd and 8. Looks like that's Miller out there now. So that's the third string quarterback now. Finally, they go to Cam Miller. They finally break down and go to Cam Miller this time. Cam Miller coming out of college. This is a third string quarterback now from North Dakota State. He butchered that play but ended up saving it for 2nd and 8 now. 4 on the clock. 3. Snap, looking back, looking for a pass, going. He finds a man wide open. That's his tight end, and he's going to have it. Not a first down, so to be about 3rd and 3 now. 3rd and 3 as he hits up his tight end that time towards the left, so to be 3rd and 3 now as the Commanders take the guy out of bounds, but the clock will go running. Looks like he was out inbound, so the clock is still going here on 3rd and 2 with our new quarterback Atwell right here. 3rd and 2. 7:55 to go on the clock here. Atwell kind of shorter than the other two guys. That's just something I've noticed. On third down conversions, the Dolphins are 2 of 7, and the Commanders are 5 of 10 in today's game. 3rd and 2. Dropping back. Going to air this one out, and it is going to be incomplete. Good defense that time by the Commanders. So to be 4th and 2 now. Would they go for it right here? They're deep into their own territory, though. They're very back. They're not close to field goal range. I think they're about 60 yards out of field goal range right here. They're around the 20-yard line here on 4th and 2. Special teams will come out. We will punt this one away. So a 3 and out for the Commanders. Good job by the Commanders right there. Getting points on the board. That's the best part. Robert Henry Jr. once again will be the man to try to catch this punt, maybe gain some yardage for the Commanders. This one will be punted into the air. Robert Henry Jr. looking for it. He is standing now under it. He has it around the 33. He did call fair catch, so he has it around the 32-yard line, I'd say, 32, 33-yard line. So that'll be where the Commanders set up shop offensively. As we go here in the third quarter, the Commanders will set up shop right around there, and that's where Ethan Calamari will go to work. Calic Manis will go to work. Now, Robert Henry Jr. just going to jog right back out there. He was running off the field, got some high fives, but he's going to run right back out there because he's going to be back on the field with the offense. So he's going to be right back out there on the field, ready to go. I mean, whatever works for you if you want to keep Robert Henry Jr. out there. So they're not going to give him a break in between plays right there. They're going to have him go right back out there. I don't think there's been a point at any other part of the day where they've seen both Kaytron Allen and Robert Henry Jr. on the field. I think it's been one at a time. No two running back plays. You had a fullback at points, but no points where you've had anything else. So just one back at a time, usually with Kaytron Allen and Robert Henry Jr. That's good to see. As we've got third quarter action here, Commanders have the lead by 10. Once again, haven't led or even won a preseason game in 2 years. I mean, that's just sad. I mean, they're 1-5 over their last 6, but it is preseason, so you're not trying to win here. You're trying to develop. You're trying to see guys, kind of a tryout type of situation. You're trying to make the team. A lot of these guys are trying to make the team still. A guy like Robert Henry Jr. is trying to earn a roster spot, and honestly, that's exactly what he's doing right now. I think he's very capable of earning a roster spot for this team, but the way he is playing right now, there is a realistic shot that Robert Henry Jr. earns a roster spot right here because he is playing extremely well. He is playing at another level. I think he's just playing very, very well. He is looking very good. I'm excited to see what he can do. Maybe he can make some noise for this team, which would be a whole lot of fun to see him get that playing time. So give him that playing time. Let him work a little bit. So here we go. As we get going here in the third quarter, we'll see who else the Commanders decide to go to. I mean, they've pretty much found their preseason group here. No Diggs, no Jacory Cross-Humeret, no Rashad White, but basically everybody else. And obviously no JD5, no Jayden Daniels at all. Well, can't say JD5. You got to say JD4 now with all this going on. I hope everyone knows about that going on, about Jayden Daniels and LSU. Just a lot going on, honestly. I'm a Commanders fan. I'm a JD5 fan. I'm a little confused by it, but a little flabbergasted there. I will let it happen. I'll sit back and watch. Same with the Brandon Ayuk situation. Kind of just sit back and watch and see how it ends. And obviously with Ayuk, it ended with not Ayuk wearing a Commanders jersey because he'd probably be playing right now if he was on the team. But he's not. So here we go. Getting ready to go here as Ethan Calic Manis will go back to work. A long name. Good thing he's not going to be starting. I'd have to say that over and over and over during the regular season. I might pop. Nice to see the Commanders back at home, though, instead of training camp, getting some action on the field, getting some playing time here, having a whole lot of fun at the field, and getting this tryout environment. 7:30 to go here in the third quarter. So Calic Manis is not back on the field, or now he is. Calic Manis back out there. 1st and 10 here, 7:30 to go. He's going to be on his own 37-yard line right here. Calic Manis trying to earn his spot here as the third-string quarterback, maybe even get a little playing time. Hopefully he doesn't, because you don't want to see your third-stringer play. That means your first and second probably went down, or at least Jayden Daniels went down, and they're running some sort of jet sweep with Calic Manis out there. Calic Manis, under center, hands this one off, and immediately sent back to the line of scrimmage, and losing his helmet. Wow, so is that Robert Henry Jr. right there? Robert Henry Jr. loses his helmet, so as rules say, he has to come off the field here. Or is he going to be able to stay out there? Oh, wow. They're going to let him stay out there. So he's immediately sent back, loses his helmet on the play, but we'll do 2nd and 10 now. Calic Manis try to hand it off to Kaytron Allen, but can't gain anything right there. 2nd and 10 now. Calic Manis, under center once again, has Robert Henry Jr. right behind him. This time, Henry Jr. right up the middle again. He's going to get about 3 yards, and men piling on top of him, but it'll be 3rd and 7 now. Wow. They all just pile on top of him, make it 3rd and 7 now. Robert Henry Jr., he's not a guy like Kaytron Allen, though. Kaytron Allen is good at ripping runs like those. You don't know the versatility of Robert Henry Jr. just yet. You don't know how he feels after those runs. Honestly, we don't. So 3rd and 7 here with 6:30 to go in the third quarter. 3rd and 7, 6:25 to go. 124 rushing yards for the Commanders today, only 94 for the Dolphins. Calic Manis is going to be in shotgun now, wide open in the shotgun. And now a man comes on him, and he's sacked! The Dolphins send Calic Manis back. 4th down and long now. A sack for good right there. Good spelled Goode, and Calic Manis is sent back. So 4th and long right here. And the Commanders will have to punt this away on 4th and 16. They are definitely going to have to punt this one. It'll be 4th and 16 now. This one will be punted away. So now 3 possessions in a row with a punt now. Just back and forth punting here. No points scored in the second half just yet. So 4th and 16 right here. The punt is up. And this one will be caught. Or excuse me, we haven't caught it yet, but it'll be caught right around the 18-yard line. He's going to take it out. Swings around the 20 to the 25, 30, 35, and he slips right around the 37-yard line. So good field position after Atwell brings that one into the 37-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 here with 5:28 left. Here we go, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Help out the channel just a little bit. Help out District Nation just a little bit. This is YouTube's home of DC Sports. We'll go through the Commanders' schedule here in just a moment, talk about some of the games. Obviously, there's probably going to be a video of some sort where I break down that schedule a little bit. But right now, we're just here for preseason, watching some players, seeing things, kind of seeing how the field looks here. And obviously talking fantasy as well. Fantasy football, a big part of football is fantasy, and watching that as well. So now, under center here, dropping back, bootleg. That's him. He's in the shotgun. He fires it. That's incomplete. He had it, and then he dropped it. So they're going to call this one. So they're going to call this one incomplete. That was to Herman. Herman incomplete that time. That was from Cam Miller. Cam Miller, the quarterback. Slipped my mind for the second. Hits up his receiver, but it is going to be incomplete. So Herman has it. Then he starts bobbling it, and he's hit, and he goes out of bounds with it. So what are they going to call this right here? Yeah, he never really had full control of it. Don't think Herman really never had full control of the ball here. So we'll be incomplete, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Good hit by Commanders defender Spencer right there. So it'll be 2nd and 10 now. 5:20 to go here in the third quarter. Miller in the shotgun right here on 2nd and 10. Takes the snap, dropping back to pass. Defense. And this one is almost picked. Almost another pick for the Commanders. Oof. Jumping in front that time. Madrano jumped out in front wearing number 56 for the Commanders. Jumped out in front of the receiver. Had it and went off his hands. Almost had a pick. Visibly angry after that one. Almost had a pick, and it'll be 3rd and 10. Almost an amazing play right there. And it probably is a pick 6 right there, because all you really have to beat by that point is the quarterback, Cam Miller. So 3rd and 10 right here. 5:17 to go. Miller takes the snap in shotgun. Alone out of the shotgun. Pressured. Catches. Not made. Good defense that time by the Commanders. It'll be 4th and 10. Knight Sr. the one covering the Dolphins' intended target right there. So it'll be 4th and 10 now. And now the Dolphins will have to punt this one away. So another punt in a row. A lot of punts going on now. 4th and 10 here. So now they're going to have to catch this punt right here. We'll check up on the Nationals game in a little bit. Looks like just got a notification it's 4-1 now. But the Dolphins will punt this one away right here on 4th and 10 with 5:13 to go here in the third quarter. That's Robert Henry Jr. once again out there ready to catch this one. This one is going to be punted up. The punt is deep, high, and this one is going to be caught right around the 8-yard line. He's going to fair catch it right around the 8. So 8-yard line and a fair catch here. So here we go. 5:07 to go in the third quarter in a 17-7 game. A lot of punts coming around. Not what you'd want to see, though. Just punting over and over again. I want to see some running action. That's something that'd be fun to see. Running. Break off some tough runs. So now the Commanders will go back on the offensive side of the ball. Here we go, everybody. Let's do it. Let's figure it out right here. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in to this good football game so far. I mean, 10-point lead here for the Commanders. They just got to hold it right here. Even in a preseason game, winning is fun, because winning is just fun. Watching a winning team is fun. Calic Manis is going to hand this one off. Or excuse me, he fakes it. Bootleg to the right. Catch is made. Did he get it, though? Did he get it? We'll have to check again. Did he catch it? looks like he fell to the ground as he caught it. Yes, he did. So it'll be 2nd and 1. So about 2nd and 1. Good pass that time. So it'll be 2nd and 1 now. That time to Bradley. Hits up Bradley for about 9 yards on the pass. So 442. That's Jayden Bradley on the catch. Played for 3 different colleges. Pitt, Charlotte, and UNLV. So now Calic Manis is going to be under center right here on 2nd and 1. Now he calls a little audible right here. Calls an audible. He's ready now. Maybe you see a little bootleg action here too. Now this one is going to be up the middle. Did Katron get it? Yes, he did. For just about 2 yards. Enough for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. Katron Allen rips off a little run right there for 1st and 10. That's exactly what Katron Allen's meant to do right there. He's been doing it the entire game where he just runs the football up the middle. And that's exactly what you need him to do. Just take it right up the middle for 1st and 10. Sub 4 minutes to go now in the quarter at 3:58. Calic Manis calls play right here. He will break the huddle. His mouth guard looks strangely familiar to Invisalign. Calic Manis once again under center. Calls a snap, and here we go. This time, some bootleg action. Swinging back. Going downfield. He's got a man wide open. All the way up to the 49-yard line. Open man that time. He hits up Jones all the way to midfield. What a pass by Calic Manis. Finds Jones open in the field, and he hits him up. Jones once again crossed to the right and found himself wide open. Was able to grab himself a few more yards. Gets it all the way up to the 49. Good pass by Calic Manis. So another first down for Ethan Calic Manis, who's looking very good here. I mean, some of this has to be credited to the new OC, David Blau. I mean, he's obviously figured something out right here. Jones still back out there on the field. Little bootleg action right there, too, and he still is able to there. Once again, he's going to let this one up the middle, though. Katron Allen going to rip it for about 2 yards. So to be 2nd and 8, maybe. Katron Allen just ripping it up the middle. This to be 2nd and 8. He's just running it straight up the middle that time. They're going to say he only got 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9 now on the 50-yard line, right at midfield. 2nd and 9 here, 2:26 to go. 2:25 now. Clock is running. Calic Manis gets a little movement from the back. Now switching to the left. Katron Allen in the left side. Calic Manis with 3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. He hits up the middle. That's Jones for about 5 yards, so it'll be 3rd and about 5. Jones once again for the catch. Good job, Jones getting open right there. Should be 3rd and 5. He hits up Jones once again. I mean, if it's working, hit up Jacoby Jones all game. If it works, it works. Keep hitting him if it's working. So 3rd and 4 right here. 1:52 to go here in the 3rd quarter. In a 3rd and 4. So Calic Manis trying to make some noise right here. 3rd and 4, I mean, with the way he's been playing, and he's in shotgun right here, he's going to pass it right here. He takes the snap, drops back, getting some blocks. Calic Manis finds a man, no good. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Bradley right there. Excuse me. It's not Bradley. We'll check who that was right there, his intended receiver. That was going to be, yeah, that was Jayden Bradley. So it's now going to be 4th down, so they're probably going to punt this one away. Can't hit up Bradley that time. So it'll be 4th down now. Bradley can't make the catch. So this time on 4th and 4, once again, the Commanders are going to punt this one away. A punt show going on now. Just a whole lot of punting going on now. So it's going to be Atwell once again for the Dolphins to take this one out. Here we go. So now, this one will be kicked away. Atwell looking for it. He is going to let this one drop in the end zone, so this will be a touchback. So this one will start at the 35 now. 1:29 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Let's go. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Let's go. 1:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. Commanders just trying to hold this lead now and get the development in. Sure, once again, not must-win games. But when you're a fan like me who just likes watching football and just likes winning, a preseason win is a win. It's just a win. I mean, I will take it as a win. I will take what I can get. Maybe we only win 10 games this year. Maybe we win 5 games this year. Maybe we win 17. Maybe this team goes 17-0. But even a preseason win still feels pretty good. Just seeing a win feels good sometimes. So here we go. This one will be under center now. Miller, once again, he's going to be under center. Cam Miller takes a snap, handoff up the middle for about 4 yards, 5 yards maybe. He gets it up the middle for about 5 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 5 now. Straight up the middle, good run that time to make it 2nd and 5 now. Clock winding down at 1:13 here in the third quarter, and a 10-point lead for the Commanders at 17-7. Good that they're scoring points here. That's always good to see. Even just scoring a few points, just get points on the board. 58 seconds to go on 2nd and 5. Cam Miller out there. Looking here, Miller once again under center right here. Miller's been under center a good amount here, at least in the third quarter. He takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. He's got an open lane. He gets it to the 30. Jukes his way to the 35, to the 37-yard line until he's taken down. Wow. Some scuffles going now. Some players getting a little chippy here. Referees will have to remove them, but now a first down. So clock winding down here. Maybe time for one more play. 25 seconds and running here. So maybe time for us to get one more play in right here. 20 seconds to go. 17-7. This is an aggressive Commanders defense right here, though. They've been having troubles here. They're playing aggressively and fast. So to be 1st and 10 here. 8 seconds to go. Looking for a play. This is going to be a run play up the middle. Is it going to be for about 5 yards this time? So it'll be about 2nd and 5, and that will end the third quarter. And we are 3 quarters into this preseason matchup. That will end the third quarter, everybody. After 3 quarters, it is the Commanders 17 and the Dolphins 7. Just a reminder, another guy out of jersey, Terry McLaurin. So T-Max out of jersey. Scary Terry's not wearing a jersey. Another guy, Stephon Diggs, not wearing one. Jayden Daniels is not in jersey. I'm assuming that Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt is not playing, so I'm assuming he's not wearing a jersey either. But we are 3 quarters into this preseason matchup, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. 3 quarters in, the Commanders still have a lead. They have a chance to win a preseason game right here. They haven't done that in a little while, and they want to do it right here. They want to win a preseason game. They haven't done that in a while, so good for them if they can put this one away and win this game. That'd be awesome. It'd be really cool if they could win a game right here. So look at the Nationals still losing, sadly. I mean, in my series preview video, sorry everybody, I didn't upload it very quickly, but in my series preview video, I did predict that the Washington Nationals would sweep, so they got to get the offense going right here. I predicted a sweep right there, but I don't think I'm going to be correct on this one. I don't know how correct I'm going to be. Let's go, everybody tuning in. Thank you so much. Be sure to shout out in the chat if you want to join the conversation. Yeah, I uploaded that video a little bit late. I did film it earlier, but I just forgot to upload it. Sorry, everybody. But there is a preview up if you want to preview Saturday and Sunday a little bit. You can still check it out, or if you just want to watch the video. I also did a week preview for the Commanders-Dolphins game where we talked a little fantasy football. We talked about projections, how each series preview is going to go, especially during the regular season. So go check out all those videos right on the channel. You can click the channel right now after you subscribe, and you can find other channels in the channel description that I recommend, as well as the link to Pure Adrenaline Football, which is kind of the channel I'm a part of, that is a group where we're all making football content together. So really exciting that there's so much football content all over YouTube, and this just happens to be one place where you can find some Commanders action right here on District Nation. So you go, everybody. You can also find other things. Just to get into the feel here, if you want some football action, we might be able to redirect you after this, but Rising Rhino also covers a lot of football. If you want football, check out Rising Rhino. Rising Rhino has got you with football coverage. He will bring you everything you need when it comes to football coverage. He will make sure you're covered. He will make sure he'll bring you CFL, UFL, European football. He'll bring you anything you need. You can find it over on Rising Rhinos. We're going to get going here with the fourth quarter between the Commanders and the Dolphins. As long as the Dolphins don't go on a 10-0 run, the Commanders could hold down this win. They could get a win right here in preseason. That's new. I mean, especially without all your starters. They didn't play McLaurin. They didn't play many people at all. Looks like the Nationals, middle of the eighth, they're going to go to Max Kranick right here. That is not good. That is not good at all. So here we go. Fourth quarter here. Miller under center, hands it off. Now bootleg. He's back. Fires downfield. Catches not made to his intended receiver. Almost hit him that time, but it's incomplete. So can't hit him that time. Should be 3rd and 6 now. 3rd and 6 here after that incomplete pass from Cam Miller. So do 3rd and 6 now. And a flag on the play. Wow. Flag on the play right here. So we'll get a word right here. So it's on the offense. So it's holding on the offense right there. Holding on the offense at least. As long as it's on the offense, I'm fine. As long as they call it on the offense right here. So this will send them back a little bit. I mean, keep it on 3rd down. I'd rather it be 3rd down than 2nd and long. I'd rather just be on 3rd down right here. So they're going to go 2nd and 16. So they're going to accept the penalty right here. It's going to be 2nd and 16. After the holding call for 10 yards. So 2nd and 16 right here. So Miller will be out of shotgun now. Chances are he's passing here. He has 16 yards to make up, and chances are only 2 plays to make it. Dropping back a nice short pass to no one. That pass was really to no one at all. Cam Miller looking for anybody and just kind of threw it into no man's land onto the ground. You would have thought he was trying to spike that one, but it'd be 3rd and 16. Just kind of thrown to no one at all. So to be 3rd down now. A lot of ground to make up right here on 3rd and 16. Tough bet for them now. This is a really hard one to overcome now. 3rd and 16. School, you can see the Northwest board. They're trying to hype up the fans a lot, even for this preseason game. 3rd and 16. Miller. It's going to be shotgun right here. 2 backs near him. Drops back to pass on 3rd and 16. Pressured. Goes downfield. He hits up his receiver. Complete. All the way up to the 45-yard line into Commanders territory. Complete pass that time. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 45. Washington's 45 here. The clock here at 14:30. Your first update of the quarter on the clock. So that time they hit up the receiver. Good job by Miller just hitting up his receiver and just finding him open. Finds Herman. Once again, he finds him open towards the corner as well. Excuse me, that's not Herman. It's going to be Henning. So now this is going to be a run towards the outside. They're going to have another first down. Leaping for a first down. What a play that time. Leaping his way to a first down. Running back towards the right side. Then jumped at the last second for about an 11-yard run. Another first down. That time it's Gordon the second to run it. Another first down now. Up to about the Washington 33, I'd say. So Dolphins gaining ground now. But a flag now. It's like there's a flag on the play. Holding. So it's going to be 1st and 20. So it's going to be 1st and 20 now after the holding call. That's the second flag of the quarter for the Dolphins. So that's the second offensive flag as well. So they're struggling now. It'll be 1st and 20 right here. I mean, whatever works, works. Now they're even farther from a first down here on 1st and 20. I mean, I'd say good job right there, but it's really more the fault of the Dolphins. This will be 1st and 20. So far, both teams have 6 penalties, but I mean, the big thing being that the Dolphins, there are 2 of them in this game, in this quarter, on this drive as well. Clock winding down. Now, Miller's going to be under center right here on 1st and 21. Calls an audible right here. He's under center with the back way behind him. He takes a snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and he is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Sent right back by the Commanders' D-line. Washington trying to get more. The Commanders say, oh, no, you don't. And it'll be 2nd and 21. Wow. Sending him right back. Washington Jr. trying to make room for himself. The Commanders say, oh, nope, and just hold him right back to 2nd and 21. So even more problematic for the Dolphins. They're trying to figure it out right here. 2nd and 20, so they're going to say he gained a yard right there. But Coart, D lineman for the Commanders, said nope, and just said, nope, you are not gaining more than a yard right here. Be 2nd and 20. Miller, shotgun, finds a man, and it is complete for a pass for maybe about 10 yards. So it'll be 3rd down now. So 3rd and 10 here towards the sideline. So do 3rd and 10 now. Good job there by Cam Miller to hit up the man. So it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Roughly 3rd and 10. Clock's still winding down here. They're going to call it 3rd and 11. All right, so pass for about 9 yards. 3rd and 11 now. I mean, he's got to be shotgun right here. He's got to be thinking pass. I don't think they really trust anybody to run for 11 yards. 3rd and 11. Cam Miller is going to be shotgun here with the back to the left of him. He drops back to pass. Defense pressuring. The pass is incomplete to no one. Really wasn't aiming at anybody right there. So Miller is now on 4th and 11. So they're right around here. They're around the Washington 45. Do they punt here? Do they go for it? On 4th and 11. Looks like a Commanders player is down right here. Oof. Commanders player is down right here. They're going to have to check on him on 4th and 11. Make sure he's okay. So the Commanders will have to check on their guy right here. Got to check on him, make sure he's okay. Oof. He is down on the ground, and he is not getting back up. Got to make sure he's okay right here. Just make sure all your players are okay. You never want to see a guy go down, no matter what reason. Even for the other team, you never want to see an injury. So we'll make sure he's okay, but that'll give us a timeout right here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you're willing, also, you can check out my Instagram. It is also in the link of this channel. You can go over to this channel. You can go to the channel description. That's my Instagram and my Twitter and other channels you can check out. So check out all those things, but especially the Instagram where I post my story a lot. You can find updates. I actually was doing some baseball card stuff over there. You can check that out. You can check out the channel as well. But most importantly, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to, you can join the channel. There's an opportunity to join the channel. If you click join, it costs either $1 a month or $2 a month, where you can spend $1 a month or $2 a month, and you really help out the channel. You get a Watch It Fly call. You get exclusive posts. You get exclusive videos, exclusive content for members only, where you can check that out. Hang out with other members as well. I'll give you a special Watch It Fly call, and I'm working on the district board right now. So I'm working on the district board right here so you can be put on a board. I already have a few people added, so thank you so much, everybody who's already on the board. I can name off a few right now because I have them listed there, the members. I have the district board ready to go. I'm going to be putting it up on the next few streams. You're going to be able to see the district board. If you're a member, you get shouted out every time you come into a stream. But for now, I'll manually shout out everybody who's on the district board. So shout out to Mr. and Mrs. C, the OG fans, first off. And then you got District Nation. Dad taught me baseball, sports, and then District Nation Mom taught me to think and such. And then Mr. John Brooks, go Vols. And then Dr. DeLay, a fellow play-by-play guy, pure gentleman sports, a big Mets guy. CH Man, loves Hogwarts Legacy. Chris, also a member, tunes in for any broadcast. Mrs. C, the other Mrs. C, shout out to both. And then Liger Leaf, go Nats. Those are all your shout outs, everybody. Thank you so much to people who are a part of the channel, going above and beyond for the channel. Thank you so, so much. As we get going here, fourth quarter here, Commanders hold a 10-point lead. So the Dolphins are going to have to punt right here, and the Commanders just trying to hold this down. A lot of Redskins gear, a lot of Commanders gear out there. It's a really cool shirt, though. I really like this shirt. New shirt, too. Really like the logo, too. I mean, I know it's not the best logo, but I like the text and the logo. I think something's just appealing about it. I do have a jersey over there, but I didn't wear it. I wore it during my series preview video, but I didn't wear it during this game, obviously. So they're going to punt this one away. This one will be punted up. I wonder if it's still Robert Henry to catch it. And this one will go and got right at the 1-yard line by the Dolphins. Picked up. Wow. Picked up at the 1-yard line. Terrible field position. Robert Henry Jr., the guy to try to get that one. He tried to let it bounce for a touchback, but they end up getting it at the 2-yard line. Wow. Just keeping it at the 2-yard line. So Robert Henry Jr. off the field now. But the Commanders have it at the 2-yard line now. Not good there. Not great field position at all. I mean, doing that, you're practicing for what you're going to do in season. Guys like that, doing that play, doing that right there, is practicing for the future. Is now Callie McManus has terrible field position to start. He's going to start under center right here. He will take the snap right here under center. Looks like that's Katron Allen behind him. Take the snap. Hand it off to Allen, who's just going to dig up the middle for about 2 yards, maybe 3 yards, to make it about 2nd and 7. Just digs his way up the middle. Katron Allen showing off. He's wanting to play gritty. Just run up the middle. Tough runs like that. That is something Katron Allen does very well, where he just runs up the middle, plays tight, works hard. So 2nd and 7 here, 11:50 to go in the fourth quarter. So the Commanders can win this game. This is their first preseason win since 2024. And that's 2 years ago. 2nd and 7. Cali McManus gives it off to Katron Allen up the middle for just about 3 yards. So it's going to be about 3rd and 4 now. It's Katron Allen pushing up the middle. Pushing his way up. Rushing hard. So it'll be 3rd and 4 now. Cali McManus has not passed at all so far on this series. He's just trying to work hard. Get some yards. And I mean, Katron Allen is a guy who's going to give you yards. He's going to run. He's going to run very gritty. He's going to run fast. He's not going to be the best running back, but he's going to be gritty. He's going to run up the middle, and I think that's what the Commanders are employing him to do, to run up the middle on the 2-yard line, to get into the touchdown zone. I think you're going to see him get a lot of goal line opportunities, as now Cali McManus will be at a shotgun here on 3rd and 4. He takes a snap, dropping back, looking to pass. Defense on him. Catch is made over towards the 20. He is down at the 19-yard line. What a pass there to Bradley, who cuts towards the middle. Cali McManus hits him, and he takes it all the way to the 19. First down. Let's go. And now the Commanders trying to put another drive together right here.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
So he's going to be put at the 19-yard line now. Good job by Bradley right there. Cali McManus, good job that time. Just hits him over on the left side. Bradley cutting and able to bring it up all the way to the 19. Good job by him. So 1st and 10 now. And Cali McManus will be under center once again. He's got Robert Henry Jr. right behind him. Takes the snap. Henry Jr. up the middle. He will just get about 1 yard this time. Not too much at all. Robert Henry Jr. tried to fight his way for a few yards. He's only going to get maybe 1 or 2 yards. So it's going to be about 2nd and 9. Can't get much there. The gritty runs, a lot of gritty runs tonight for the Commanders. They're playing very physically in that way, running right up the middle, trying to rip off plays like that. Something maybe David Blau wants to do later in the season. Or he's just trying it. He's trying it during preseason, trying these gritty runs, plays he may not run during the season. He's testing it out a little bit, especially with the third stringers, before he sends in Bill to do that, or before he sends in someone like Rachaad White to do it. 2nd and 9. Cali McManus takes the snap, drops back, looking, peeling, and he is sacked by the Dolphin. Dolphins defender gets to him and sends Cali McManus back. Cali McManus down at the 10-yard line, sent right back right here. It's going to be about 3rd and 19 now. Cali McManus sent very far back that time, and this is going to be a tough drive for him now on 3rd and 18. I mean, it's disappointing. He gained all that yardage there after the pass to Bradley right there, and then immediately send back to 3rd and 19 on his own 11-yard line. So he started on the 2. He has increased a little bit, but he's got to figure it out now. 3rd and 19. Cali McManus takes a snap. Shotgun. Defense close to him. Cali McManus goes downfield. It's tipped by a Dolphins defender, and it's 4th and 19 now. Can't get anything going there, and Cali McManus' pass gets tipped again. And on 4th and 19, the Commanders will be forced to punt again. A lot of punts going on now. Back and forth of punting here. So 4th and 19, 8:51 to go right here. This one will be punted away. Just try to get some worse field position for the Dolphins. Try to mess them up, give them some bad field position right here. 4th and 19. Kicker's in the end zone right here. Here we go. The snap is way out. The kick is up. And this one is going to be kicked past the 50-yard line. He's going to catch it right around the 45. Going to try to take this one out. He tries to circle around. And he is thrown down at the 44. So the Commanders send him back a yard that time. Good job. They send him back a yard. Let's go. Catches it at the 45. Tries to go to the right. And the defender catches up to him and tackles him. So the Commanders trying to give worse field position here to the Dolphins. We'll be back in just a moment, everybody. Instead of playing that same ad, I'm just going to put it to screen. We'll be back in just a moment right here on District Nation. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we are back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Just a final score alert right here. The Washington Nationals just lost to the New York Mets. 4-1 final score. The Nationals can't get that win. Sad to see they can't win that one. Tough. You only score one run. Chances are you're not going to win if you're the Washington Nationals by scoring one run, and that's proof. You're by the Commanders. They need to score more than one touchdown, and they did that. They have scored more than one touchdown in today's game, so good for them, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to YouTube's home of DC Sports Day. I am District Nation. I cover DC sports right here. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. And if you're coming over for anybody for watching the Nats game, thank you for tuning in because that game is over now, but Andrew Alvarez is given credit for the win. I still think Andrew Alvarez is one of our best arms. I think he should be considered one of our best arms. I don't like that people don't consider him one of our best arms because he works hard. He's one of the better arms on the team. But now let's keep our mind focused on football right here as we're keeping going here. Thanks for tuning in. For whatever reason you may be tuning if you can't catch the game or if you're just here for some play-by-play as we get going here in the fourth quarter. 17-7 game. The Washington Commanders are just getting set up here in preseason week 1. They are trying to figure out how this season is going to go. Don't worry, we're back with more Nationals baseball upcoming this week. Summer still going, so I have a few more weekday broadcasts. Once school year starts up, we'll be doing weekend games. But most importantly, come fall, we'll be covering as many Commanders games as we can. All the Sunday afternoon games we should be able to do. We should be able to do all the Sunday afternoon games. That's the most important part. All right, so here we go. So now the Dolphins will have the ball. Cam Miller, pressured here. He fires a pass. Intercepted! Intercepted! Taking it to the 50. And he's going to be down at the 40-yard line. No, he's not. He's taken down at the 35. Interception, Commanders on the first pass from Cam Miller right there. The Commanders grab a pick. Let's go! Pick for the Washington Commanders. Let's go! A pick. The Washington Commanders take it away. They get the ball right back. Cam Miller did not throw a good pass that time. And just free and easy for an easy pick that time. Covering that time. An easy pick for the Commanders. That's Cahoe on the pick right there. Cahoe grabs the pick. Cahoe steps in and grabs the pick right there. And he runs it a little bit. That's Ali Cahoe right there. So now the Commanders have the ball back. Calic Manis under center, hands it off. This is going to be Robert Henry Jr. Runs it up the middle. That's Katron Allen. Runs for about 6 yards. Katron Allen getting in on the fun now. Running it up the middle. So it'll be about 2nd and 5 right here. Good job by Katron Allen coming out after the possession switches to the Commanders. Immediately after that pick by Ali Cahoe. Or Cahoe. Good job for the pickoff right there. Clock winding down. We're now sub-8 on the clock. It's Calic Manis. We'll head back out there. On 2nd and 5. He's going to be under center once again. I wonder if they give it off to Allen just once again. Calic Manis takes the snap. Up the middle for a run just for about 3 yards. Once again, another good run by Katron Allen for about 3 yards. That'll make it about 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 here. Good run that time. You know, when the Commanders were scoring and when they were having the good run, it was with Sam Hartman. And Hartman was using the air a lot more. Calic Manis has stopped using the pass as much in this game. You're seeing the pass less and less each time. Now he's just really handing it off to Katron Allen right here. I mean, you're not trying to win here. The goal isn't win, but now looks like they're going to run it again here, looking at the formation. On 3rd and 2, Calic Manis takes a snap. Up the middle. He's going to run it. Are they going to get it? Are they going to get it? Force back. Yes, he got it. Did he get it in? Did he get it in right here? That was Katron once again. Does he get shoved over the first down? No, he doesn't. It'll be 4th and inches now. But you might as well stay out on 4th and inches. Or 4th and 1. 4th and 1 now. So they're going to stay out here on 4th and 1? I mean, you might as well. Just try to run it up the middle, punch it in on 4th and 1. In 2024, when the Commanders were oh so good, I mean, they just went for it a lot on 4th down. So Katron Allen has been relieved of his duties now. Looks like they're going to go for a 42-yard field goal right here on 4th and 1. Here's the kick. It is up. It has the distance. It has the height. And it has the line. 42-yard attempt is good from Stevens. field goal, and it is now 20-7 Commanders. They add on 3 more. A field goal for Stevens right there. Let's go. There you go. Drew Stevens just kicks it in right there. The backup, probably going to be the backup kicker this year. He just punches in. It is now 20-7. The Washington Commanders add on 3 more. And to Stevens for making that kick.
Thank you!
So now it is 20-7 here, everybody. Clock is winding down. The Commanders hold a 13-point lead here. I mean, their backups are looking good. Preseason, you see a lot more backups, a lot more rookies. I mean, I've been impressed with a lot of these rookies and the way these guys are playing. 2 picks already. One of them, obviously, Quan Martin, who's probably taken out after the first half or so. But just a lot of good play from a lot of these rookies. A lot of rookies are getting time. A lot of younger guys. Sam Hartman impressed, a guy who has never been a guy in the NFL. He's always been a practice squad man for the Commanders, and here he is now. Ethan Kaliakmanis is trying, and here he is. He made 3 points with that field goal, so he set him up. I mean, he wasn't really setting him to field goal range. It's not like they gained 40 yards. He kept him in field goal range. They didn't go backwards as much. Here you go, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. Anyway, be sure to drop your favorite team in the chat as well and subscribe to the channel. But as you can tell by the banner right here, I'm a Commanders fan, as you can tell by that little banner right here. And you can tell by the football right there and the trophies right there. They're not real. This is just a background. I think it's really cool. Excuse me, but I think it's a really cool background. And I also have a Nationals one here. I would preview it, but it goes black for a second if I do that, so I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I really want to show off that background for free anyway. If you want to check out one of the Nationals broadcasts, you can see the Nats background I have. But, I mean, I have a lot of layouts for this game as well, because we have the Commanders screen. And we can go back to this, or not that, you can go back to this screen because these are 3 guys we have seen now. Antonio Williams has gotten a couple touches as a receiver. Katron Allen getting a lot of punch rolls here. And Ethan Kaliakmanis is getting time as the 3rd-string quarterback here, or 4th string, whatever you want to call it right here. He's getting PT. That's all that matters. He is getting PT. As the Commanders will kick this one away in a 20-7 game right here. They'll kick this one away. Let's go. We're up to 844 subscribers, by the way. Thank you so much to that new subscriber. Let's go right here. So I thought we were coming back. I think we are, though, here with 6:25 to go in the 4th quarter. They're just showing off D.C. a little bit. Beautiful Washington, D.C., and home of the Commanders, but they're in Maryland, really. They're more towards the Maryland area, but still, a lot of Capitol buildings, a lot of great places from D.C. right near Nationals Park, the best stadium in baseball, Nationals Park. I mean, this is the best stadium in Commanders. So good they had to move out because it's just too good in a few years. They're going to move out in a few years because it's oh so good. As we get going here, just a few minutes left of football here. The Commanders hold a 13-point lead in this preseason matchup. A pick earlier from Kehoe, Ali Ala Kehoe. Good pick from him. Good job from him getting that pick. But here we go. 6:25 left in the 4th quarter. 20-7 game. So it looks like they already got it. Looks like they didn't show the kick here, but it's going to be to the 35. So it was a touchback. They didn't show the kick. I'm sorry. But Cam Miller here, 6 minutes and 25 seconds to somehow manufacture 2 touchdowns. But a really spectacular defense to go up against tonight. The Miami Dolphins put up 1 touchdown back in the first, and they had both their starters out there. Now, we're going to get a timeout right here? Yes, we're going to get a timeout on the Commanders right here. Defensive coordinator having him come in right here. He's going to talk it out real quickly. Looks like he's subbing a little bit. Making a few subs, making a few changes right here. First timeout taken of the second half. You saw some of the halves, some of the timeouts used back in the first half, but second half, you're in a 13-point game. You're not going to see them used as strategically, especially during a preseason game. It's not all about the win. It is cool to win a Commanders preseason game, especially when they haven't won one in a couple years, but I mean, that Panthers-Cardinals game, that was hype. That was cool to watch. That was fun to watch when the Commanders got the win then. So here we go, everybody. After the Commanders timeout right here, I watched that on vacation. Shout out to watching that with my dad, though. So here we go. On 1st and 10, Miller going to go under center. He's going to flip it up. And the man running. And he's tackled for loss. Let's go. Running back sent back. And it's going to be 2nd and 12. That time going for an outside handoff. Kind of a flip that time. Not really a handoff. More of a pitch that time. And he only is sent back 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd and 11. So it looks like the timeout paid off because they sent the back 1 yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11 now. There you go. Edwards sent back 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd and 11 now. Probably telling the D-line, tackle him. Blitz all day. Just blitz all night. They'll remember forever the night they played the Commanders. As this is going to be a run up the middle, and he's not going to get any yards this time either. Man, the Commanders' defense working hard, so it'll be 3rd and 11 now. Now we got a limper over there, but he seems fine. But 3rd and 11, wow. They are going to remember forever the night they played the Commanders on a Friday night during preseason in 2026. The Dolphins are going to remember forever. It'll be 3rd and 10 now here. 5:23 left to go in the third. Looks like we have a limper here for the Commanders. He's going to limp off the field here on 3rd and 10. You got to make sure he's okay. That is never good to see, especially as a fan or a broadcaster. So do 3rd and 10 right here. Miller in the shotgun formation now. He takes the snap, dropping back, looking to pass. Long pass downfield, intercepted again! Another interception for the Washington Commanders. This time it's Spencer on the interception. Spencer grabs the interception. 3rd interception for the Commanders on the night. With 5 minutes to go, they get the ball right back. The Washington Commanders say it's our time now. Their defense looking really, really good now. 3rd pick of the day. Good job by Spencer right there with a pick. I mean, what do you got to do about that 3rd pick on the night? What a play. Spencer with the pick. Intended, the Dolphins receiver who wanted to get immediately goes into tackle mode and tackles him. But that is an interception for Spencer. Malik Spencer. Intercepted by Malik Spencer. Intended target was going to be Franklin, but he ended up tackling him. Now, Calic Manis will set under center here. Calic Manis will set up under centers. This is going to be a run up the middle. Jersey's being dragged here by Robert Henry Jr. His jersey got tucked on the entire time. He's going to grab about 7 yards on that run. So it'll be 2nd down and about 3 yards now. Could run that time by Robert Henry Jr. just running up the middle. His jersey got tucked on that run. It'll be 2nd and 4 now. So about 6 yards on the run. 2nd and 4 here. 4:34 to go in this game. I mean, you can't do victory formation in a preseason game, though. Keep playing it out. Keep playing it out. 2nd and 4 here. 4:24 to go in the 4th quarter. Calic Manis will take the snap right here. Under center once again, he has Robert Henry right behind him. This time he's going to hand it off. Robert Henry Jr. right up the middle. He's got himself a 1st down. Just about an inch over the 1st down line that time, but he does grab himself a 1st and 10. Now clock is about to hit 4 minutes now. 20-7 lead. Commanders just try to hold it by this point. 3:59 to go in the game. Did he not get it? They're going to say he didn't get it. Now Katron Allen put out on the field exactly why you want him out here on a 3rd and 1. This is the perfect situation for Katron Allen. Just throw him up the middle. I'd be surprised if they're even in the shotgun formation right here. That'd be surprising. Yep, Calic Manis will be under center right here with Katron Allen behind him. Here comes the play. Allen right up the middle, and he got it. Just for a few yards, but Katron Allen grabs himself the 1st down. So 1st and 10 right here. Now you want the clock to run right here. But now, is there an injury? So someone's on the ground here. He'll be helped up by the referee, but Katron Allen, looks like there's a foul, or a flag, excuse me. A flag. With 3:25 to go. So we're going to get a flag right here. We'll see what the flag is on. 1st down, but check another one. Was this unnecessary roughness? Ooh, he pulled. What did he do? Did he pull his helmet off or something? Bradley, the receiver. So it looks like a defender kind of pulled on his helmet. So it looks like they got a flag. Face mask on Harvey for the Dolphins. So a flag. Should be an automatic 1st down right here. Sinbin's here. What's up, Sinbin? Thank you so much for tuning in. Sinbin in the house. I'm back, DN. Jay's won today. Oh, that's awesome. Calic Manis under center will hand this one off to Katron Allen, who just goes up just for about 3 yards straight up the middle. So it'll be about 2nd and 7. Thank you so much for tuning in, Sinbin and Caden. What's up to both of you? So 2nd down now. Clock now at 3 minutes and 10 seconds. I'm calling some preseason right here. Congratulations to your Blue Jays. Everybody, be sure to go check out Sinbin's stream at some point. Also another streamer. Covers baseball. He covered a little softball as well, I saw once. Covers some basketball, football, hockey. So it'll be 2nd and 8 here. Katron Allen once again out there with Callie McManus right here. On 2nd and 8, Callie McManus, the expected third-string quarterback. He's going to be out of the shotgun now. Got to stop on the clock. Oh, a flag. Wow, a flag. We'll see what this flag is on right here. Yeah, nice stadium backdrop. Thank you, Sinbin. Yeah, I really like this stadium backdrop right here. Illegal substitution on the Commanders. So it'll be 2nd down now. Illegal substitution called on the Commanders. So Dan Quinn made an illegal substitution right here. So they're going to be sent back a little bit on this penalty now to 2nd and 13 on the Miami 36. Coming up on the 2-minute warning right here with 2 minutes, 44 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 13. By this point, just hold on to it right here. With only 2 minutes 44 to go, just keep this drive alive and don't give it back to the Dolphins. Callie McManus going to hand this one off. Sweeping to the right is going to be Katron Allen. He's going to bust open for about 7 yards until he is tackled. So it'll be about 3rd and 6. Katron Allen once again rips a great run towards the right. Katron Allen proving the toughness. Andy Foster's here. What's up, Andy? He says, what up, District? What is up, Andy? Thanks for tuning in, man. Commies cheated. Commies cheated. Yeah, illegal substitution. 2:16 to go here to be 3rd and 6 now. Katron Allen still back out there. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. You got Andy here, Sinbin's here, Caden's here. What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. So 2:04, they might be able to rip one play here before the 2-minute warning. They won't even try. So that'll be the 2-minute warning, everybody. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Commanders in a 20-7 game. 2 minutes to go in this one. Let's go, everybody. Be sure to drop who you think was the most effective for the Washington Commanders during the offseason. Who's going to help them the most in season? This is going to be basically, I think, probably our only broadcast for the weekend. We might do Sunday Night Baseball as well. This upcoming Sunday night, we might be doing a special guest for that as well. But hopefully you all tune in. Thank you for tuning in at least to this preseason matchup. This preseason matchup between the Commanders and the Dolphins. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button. We're getting close to 850 subscribers now. The channel is growing. And I really would like to be at a good number before we hit regular season for the Commanders. It'd be really awesome. Hitting those numbers, being at 1,000 during the NFL season would be great. I think it is very possible for us to hit this, especially since we're here during preseason, just hanging out. We're having a good stream, having a good play-by-play broadcast right here. And check out the other streamers in here. Andy's here, Sinbin here as well, so be sure to check both of them out as well. Help out them as well, and subscribe to this channel as well. So we got about 2 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Almost said inning for a second. I have baseball in my head, but I mean, it's August. There's got to start getting a little football in my head. A little football in my head come September, because I already do have one of my fantasy teams done. I have one with Pure Adrenaline Sports as well, but my main one that I do through ESPN, I think it's a pretty good team. I drafted earlier. I have Jayden Daniels. I'm going to say that. I have Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt as well. I did draft Davante Adams again. I thought Davante Adams might have a good year, but I don't know. I don't know how much I like that move anymore, especially that Puka Nacua is on his team. So I'm a little nervous about that one. I think next year, if we hit over 1,000 subscribers, I may run a fantasy football league within the channel, which I think would be a whole lot of fun. Bring on creators. Thanks, District. Braves got embarrassed today. Oof, that stinks, man. I know how it feels. I know how it feels to get embarrassed, obviously, but, I mean, Nationals down to 16-64. That's a good record for them, to be honest. They have a lot of time to have a better record than they did last year. I think it's very possible that they do. Kenneth is back here. He says, thanks, great game broadcast. Thank you so much. Thanks, great game, great broadcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, Kenneth. Since you're a Commanders fan, tune back in. We'll be doing a lot more Commanders football this season to be covering as much Commanders as I can. So thank you so much for tuning in during preseason. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you on future streams, especially next weekend when we do the Lions and the Commanders preseason week 2. And then week 1 we're going to miss week 3 probably. I'm probably going to end up missing that game. I do have something else. I think I'm doing PA for my school that day, which is pretty fun, but I'm excited to do that. That's something I'm breaking into this fall as well. Here we go. 2 minutes to go in this game. I mean, Commanders, they brought out a good crowd for this preseason game. A decent crowd here. Cali McManus has 2 minutes to go. Maybe try to score one more touchdown. 3rd and 6 right here. I'll get to your message in a second, Caden, right here. Cali McManus will go under center right here. Has a back behind him. He will take the snap. Up the middle, running up the middle is going to be Katron Allen. He's got the first down and more all the way to the 15-yard line. Katron Allen breaks his way all the way to 15. Good run by Katron Allen, showing off that toughness, and he breaks off a good one and runs it all the way to the 15. 1:45 to go. Katron Allen busted up the middle. Good job by Allen. Aaron Boone, the Yankees manager, got ejected for the 50th time in his career. What an achievement. I'll be back for many more. Thank you so much, Mr. Kenneth. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you'll be back for many more. Thank you so much. We'll be covering as many Commanders Sunday games as I can and a couple preseason games before then. But it's going to be a whole lot of fun to do all the Commanders games, or at least most of them this year. Saturday 1st and 10 looks like the Commanders will go to victory formation here. 1 minute and 15 seconds to go. The Washington Commanders are just going to kneel this one, so it'll go down to about 2nd and 13 now. But that is going to be how they wait this one out. But good run by Katron Allen. They're ripping off a few runs. Then earlier in the game, you had the run from Robert Henry Jr. to the right side, grabbing a touchdown. You think the Nats could still make the playoffs this season? There's a small chance. There's a tiny chance. There's a tiny chance the Nationals could make the playoffs. Love your energy as always, Deanne. Thank you so much, Caden, for the nice words. Thank you so much. 41 seconds to go. 38 to go. 8 seconds on the play clock. They will kneel again. And that's going to end it. 40 seconds on the play clock and 33 in the game. They're just going to wait the clock out. And the Washington Commanders getting ready here. 26-25. Commanders are running on the field. And the Washington Commanders are going to win this one. The Commanders get the win. Clock winding down at 15 seconds. They will officially win their first preseason game. They are 1-5 over their last 6 preseason games. They're going to win their week 1 matchup here. Pre-week 1, they're going to get a win. So 3, 2, 1, and that does it. The Washington Commanders have won their first game, their preseason game, and they get the win. The Washington Commanders are able to put it away.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Washington Commanders, I mean, some good grit right here. Some good grit. I mean, they showed off. They were ready to play. They came ready to play. They end up getting the win 20-7. They came ready to go. So that is where we're going to end it, everybody. Final score, Washington Commanders 20, Miami Dolphins 7. Ethan Cali McManus goes 6 for 10 for 87 yards, 8 for 15 with 80 yards for Sam Hartman. Hopefully Marcus Mariota's okay. Nothing too terrible. Hopefully they can figure that out before. Nothing too terrible, injuries or such. But that is going to end our broadcast, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into our preseason week 1 broadcast. And for everybody who watched the pre-week matchup, which was really awesome. I did that matchup as well as Nationals baseball. So thank you so much for tuning in to District Nation today for your play-by-play of this Washington Commanders game. Once again, final score, Commanders 20, Dolphins 7. They're 1-0 in preseason now. Katron Allen ends up running for 85 yards. Robert Henry Jr. for 75. 2 guys who could have a chance to make the team. Sam Hartman even for he had 13 yards. 33 yards for receiving for Kobe Jones. Jalen Lane for 31. A lot of options here. A lot of guys got their chances. Thanks, DN. Have a good weekend, everybody. Yeah, thank you, everybody who tuned in. So I'm going to keep the theme of football going. We're headed over to Rising Rhino, everybody. We're going to head over to Rising Rhino for the night. He's covering football as well. So stay right here. We're going to head over to Rising Rhino in just a moment. So you're going to be able to redirect over there, hang out with Rising Rhino, tell him District Nation sent you, that DN sent you over. I'm going to send you over there. So we should be able to head over there. So I gave the wrong one. I got to do the non-vertical one right here. We got to put in the right one right there. So we're going to head over to Rising Rhino right here, who's covering some football. So he's covering the CFL, Canadian Football League. So head over to Rising Rhino where he's covering the Canadian Football League. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. I hope to see you soon right here on District Nation. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I hope to see you soon. Final score, Washington Commanders 20, Miami Dolphins 7. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope to see you soon right here on District Nation, YouTube's home of DC Sports. And as usual, today's broadcast was brought to you by Watch It Fly Media. Hope to see you soon right here on District Nation.
This has been a broadcast of Sports Live play-by-play on District Nation, YouTube's home of DC Sports, home of the most Nationals, Wizards, and Commanders content. Brought to you by Watch It Fly Media. We'll see you soon, right here on District Nation.